the empty net, they score! Make believe!
You're watching Samwelb12.
All right. Ground ball, Vladdy, over. They do it. The Blue Jays have won the division. The Blue Jays have won the division. Pop them if you got them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're watching Samwelb12 Experience.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Here we go, Olympic hockey on a Friday. Let's do it. Whether you've taken the day off, whether you're watching at work, if you're at home, wherever you are, thanks for tuning in. It's going to be a doozy tonight. Canada's been putting on a show already in these Olympics, and they're going to look to continue it here today. So welcome in, and of course, big thank you to Doug Gilmore and Wendell Clark helping us out on the open. Billy, how's it going? Welcome in. AJ's dad, what's shaking? Welcome in. 38, how's it going? Lala, what's up? Brian, how's it going? Puck drop should be just after about 3:10. Hey there, Prep, what's up? Jonathan, how's it going? Welcome to the party. Hey, Blue, what's shaking? Books in the house. Great to see you, Books. Hope you're doing well. B Disney, what's going on? Welcome in. Hey there, Sonny. Welcome in. Jeffrey, good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Oh boy, Jonathan, that's right. Jonathan, our captain for the women, Marie-Philippe Pilon, is on the ice, and she's not ready to come back just yet, but she'll be ready soon enough. The women play tomorrow morning, and we will have that for you. But today, it's all about the men. And if you don't know the lineups that's going in tonight for the men, we're going to break it down. We're going to let you know. Hey, Sean, how's it going? All right, let's do it. The top line, not much is changing here. Tom Wilson is going to be with Malcolm Celebrini and Connor McDavid. Cale Makar and Devin Tays, the Colorado duo, going to be back on the blue line. Of course, we all know Malcolm Celebrini celebrating the opening goal of the last game for Canada. It was so good to see him score first. I was so happy. On the second line, we're going to get Brendan Hagel with Nate McKinnon, Nick Suzuki, with Theodore and Peryenko back on the blue line. The third line is going to see Harley and Doughty on the blue line with Stone, Crosby, and Mitch Marner getting together again. And oh my God, can we just talk about how ridiculous that saucer pass was from Mitch Marner in the last game? Man, he was ridiculous. He was so good. Hey, Gretchen, what's going on? You guys can thank the Panthers for your help. Bennett, Marchand, and Reinhart, they've been playing good. Talking about Panthers, can we talk about Listerinen and Lundell and Mikkola, what they are doing? Holy smokes, Panthers all over this Olympics looking real good. On the fourth line, it's going to be Sanheim stepping in for our injured defenseman. He's going to be with Sam Reinhart, Bo Horvat, Seth Jarvis, and you know what? They don't actually have listed who the other D is on that line. Weird. Sam Bennett going to be the extra forward yet again. Morrissey with that injury. Binnington is not dressed, and it's showing here. This can't be right. It's showing Brad Marchand is not dressed. Brad Marchand not playing today, so we'll have to see what's up with that. Of course, will that actually be the case? We will find out as soon as they hit the ice and as soon as they get going. Hey there, Liz. Let's go. Insider, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Now, do those social media things just to get them out of the way now. Hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up button for us. And, of course, make sure you do hit that subscribe. We're going to be live all weekend long with both men's and women's hockey, and we cannot wait. It's been an exciting tournament so far. If you haven't really been paying much attention, what have you been doing? But the men just kicking it off. Canada, of course, won their first game. That was exciting. We had almost a couple upsets. You know, Italy, first of all, big shout out to Italy. Man, they looked so good in that opening game against Sweden. Italy was in it to win it. They were so there. Inside, we are happy you found us as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Karen, what's up? I am ready to go, ready to represent. Of course, we're going old school back to the Sydney 2000 Olympics with this old jersey. Love it. But yeah, Italy has been looking real good. They lost to Slovakia today, 3-2. But man, they were keeping it real, keeping it real close. So Italy, a big surprise for me in this tournament. Slafkovsky, everybody, if you're a Montreal Canadian fan, you know Slafkovsky. Man, he has been lighting it up. He's been looking really, really good. And of course, over in Group C, the United States with their first win over Latvia. And when that game started, I thought, oh boy, here we go again. We've seen what Latvia does in the World Juniors. They've given a lot of people a lot of problems. And I thought, here we go again. Now in the Olympics, Latvia is going to step up, but the United States were able to put them away by a score of 5-1. So very interesting. The U.S. will be playing on Saturday against Denmark, and then on Sunday against Leon Draisaitl and Team Germany. That's going to be a fun one. Canada has their game here today, and then they play Sunday against France. That one will be 10:40 a.m. And tomorrow morning, it'll be the Canadian women who look to get going. The Canadian women have been doing a great job as well. Of course, they have a little bit of an upsy-daisy with Marie-Philippe Poulin getting injured, and we hope the best for her. We hope that she is back. But yeah, the women tomorrow, they go 10:40 a.m. and we will be here for that one. They are sitting second place in the Group A standings. Of course, that game against the United States did not go the way we wanted, and we're just not going to talk about it. So the women hanging on, they're doing their thing, but the men going to look to improve to 2-0 here today as they take on Team Switzerland. Team Switzerland, they are not no slouches. To say that. Nico Heischer, he's going to be in there. He's going to look to bring it. Kevin Fiala, Timo Meyer in there. Nino Niederreiter, Sliegenthaler, got Malgin in here. So a couple guys, Moser, Khrushchev, Pierce Suter. So there are some names you will recognize on this team. But of course, we expect Canada to come out and run away with this one. It should be a good game and an exciting game. Hey there, Brent. What's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. And good to see you, everybody. KQ, how's it going? Chesney, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Derek, hello. You're very welcome. Thanks for being here. Jordan, go Canada, go. Welcome in one and all. So again, thanks for being here. Thanks for doing that social media thing. Smash that thumbs up button. Let's go. Let's get to 100 likes before puck drop. Let's do it. Hit that thumbs up and make sure you do hit that subscribe. Puck drop is coming up in about 5 minutes time or so. Okay, I'm so fired up. I've been excited. I'm sure like a lot of you have been working all week. A lot of you have been in the office or at school or wherever you've been. You haven't been able to sit down and really watch it the way you want to watch it. And I kind of like me watching over my shoulder while I'm working, trying to get everything done. And man, it's been so exciting. But let's talk about Canada as a whole before this game starts, not just in hockey. If you've been watching the Olympics in general, we've seen some scary moments in curling. The U.S. beating Canadian in curling. First time ever, I believe, a U.S. team has beaten Canada at curling. Couldn't believe that. We saw figure skating, some great moments. Piper and partner picking up the bronze medal. We've seen some snowboard crashes in the finals. We've seen all kinds of heartache. Of course, speed skating has been exciting. There's so much going on. It is great. Now, we're going to look to elevate today's stream. We're going to look to do things a little bit different. We're going to open up some hockey cards throughout the night again. Plus, we're going to give away some hockey cards as well. Now, you do have to be living in Canada so I can mail it to you, because mailing outside of Canada becomes very difficult. But if you are inside Canada, we have a couple of groups of some cards here from the Tim Hortons set, some gold medal cards. We'll go through who's in each one. We're going to do 2 giveaways for those as well. So we got 2 different groupings, 2 lucky winners going to come away with some hockey cards here today. So do us a favor, again, as you're hitting that like and as you're hitting that subscribe, share us out as well. Get things out on social media, drop it on all your social pages. We'd appreciate that very, very much. My brain is full of hockey, latest hockey, USA, Italy, and the 2 guys on the laptop. That's the way it is. Hockey, 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 hockey all over the place. And we love this time. We love this time. Robbie, that's fine. The problem, I'll tell you, the problem when shipping, and it looks like Thompson is going to be the Canadian starter here today. The problem when shipping out is you got to fill out custom forms and declaration forms, and it gets crazy. I mean, I can try dropping them in a regular envelope and putting some postage on it and seeing if it gets there. But Yeah, I mean, we could try, Robbie. We could certainly try, but I wouldn't be able to guarantee it like I could across Canada. All right, high fives coming across the line as they're getting set to go. We're ready, set to go. Crosby on the ice. Jamaica Dave, what's going on? Hey, Duff, let's win this one for Stompin' Tom. Let's break this one down. All the widgets should start to pop up as we go. Liam, it's men's hockey on the schedule tonight. Men's today, women tomorrow morning. Women tomorrow morning. Robbie, no worries, no worries. Yeah, the mail is kind of a finicky thing. It is a finicky thing. How is the weather out in Scotland? I hope it's not still raining out there. All right, Brent, take it easy. Let's go. Let's play some hockey. Canada, let's bring home the big win. Marner, Crosby, gonna start this game off with Stone. Let's drop this puck. Canada in the red jerseys tonight. Switzerland in the whites, and he's sure gonna win this opening draw. And Swiss gonna get the start. Timo Meier on there, gonna dump this one down around in the Canadian zone. Devin Taves gonna play it around the boards. Crosby lets it go. Marner over there. Marner taking a big hit. He can't clear this one out. Crosby coming over to help. Stone comes over to help. Comes to Taves. Taves up to Marner. Misses that pass. Marner trying to fight back for it. Scramble along the boards. And there comes Sid the Kid to take it away. He's going to back it up to Marner. Marner going to go cross ice. Canada into the Swiss zone. Canada slowly rolling it in. Stone with a long shot. That goes wide. Crosby keeping it in. He takes a little bump. Has it here. Brendan Hagel coming on the ice now. He's fighting for it. Takes a couple cross checks for his measure. Back to the point for Theodore with a shot right on. And a nice stop there. These guys are battling here early. They are really battling here early. This coming down around in the corner. Let's go, Canada. Going to bring this one around. Canada in the zone. They're going to feather it back to the point. Canada trying to center it. Can't do it. Going to be picked up. Here they come. Switzerland 3-on-1. Little cross ice pass right around the middle. Great save. Thompson with an unbelievable stop. Just a minute or so in, and he comes up with an unbelievable save. My goodness, a 3-on-1. He buries, just absolutely bails them out. Canada took a long shot. It hits the crossbar behind Schmid. And holy smokes, back the other way. They come across a nice little dangle. Thompson goes down, squeezes those legs, and hangs on. Hey, Jim, what's going on? Jeff, welcome in. Hey there, Chris. Ivan, how's it going? Swiss in the corner with the puck, getting pressed up on. Canada trying to get this one out in the skates. They're going to rotate this one around behind the net. Harley going back the other side. Canada going to pick it up off the boards to Connor McDavid. Here's McDavid going to dump it in right on goal, and that's going to be held on to. And we're going to get another whistle and a face-off in the Swiss end of the ice. Good pace, good start. Everybody getting a good jump here early. Wow. Switzerland really trying to get in there. Really trying to battle here early. But Connor McDavid showing some speed, was throwing that puck right in. And that top line is going to switch up. Who are we coming back with here? Camera loves McDavid. Right, loves McDavid. Face off, Canada wins that one. They can't get it back. Now it's going to be thrown all the way down. Canada up the middle. McCarr playing it up. They get it in. Horvat chasing after it. Comes to the line. Canada holding this one in. Nice job. Coming around behind is Sam Bennett. Bennett trying to cut this one off in the corner. He's working hard there. Devin Taves pinches up. Everybody's digging here in the corner, trying to work at it. It's going to come free, and the Swiss team going to take this one away again. Bo Horvat doing a nice job in there. Here comes Canada right back. Horvat going to play it around behind the net. Nobody on the far side. Switzerland picking it up. They're going to blow a pass. It's going to come out and sit right around the red line. Canada racing up on it. Marner going to pick it up, dump this one in behind the net. And the Swiss going to move this one around quickly. Yossi sending it all the way down the ice. Canada just rotating it, bring it right back up to Crosby. Crosby playing it in for Marner. They don't connect. Stone can't cut it off behind, pinching it up. Crosby can't hold it. It comes out. Stone is right there to try and pick it up. and Canada plays it all the way back in their own zone, setting it up behind their goal line all the way. Canada now, long pass, working it up. Hagel dumping this one in. Canada, lots of line changes here real early. Hey, good night. How's it going? Going ice fishing tomorrow. Nice. Love it. Yeah, it's a good matchup. Your parents are Swiss. There you go, Chris. Nice. This is going to bounce out. Here comes the Swiss. Switzerland driving through, turning, going back door. That one doesn't connect. Puck was hopping. Playing it in the high slot with a shot right on. And that steered just wide. Holy smokes. Here's another shot. Everyone's looking around for it. Puck ends up hitting somebody coming out of the zone. Crowd is loud here tonight. Canada going to pitch this one down in the corner. Draisaitl. My goodness. McKinnon. He tried to play this one out. McKinnon trying to chase it down, coming around behind the net. Devin Taves. He's going to pick this one up. Taves going to play it up to McDavid. McDavid, cross ice. Celebrini, he's going in, pulling up. Thank you so much for that subscribe, Bill. Appreciate it. Putting this back up to Taves. Wilson to Taves again. Here's a long shot. That one goes wide. Makar is going to play it down in the corner. Wilson and Celebrini in there. McDavid picks it up. Back to the point. This one is going to be thrown towards the net. Goes wide. Nobody could pick that one up. Pinched off by Celebrini over to McDavid. McDavid, he's working behind the net. McDavid comes right out in front. McDavid loses the handle, and it's taken away. And Switzerland going to play this one out of their zone. Good shift by the top line for Canada. And Celebrini is just offside. And he's questioning it to the linesman. He's saying, come on. But a good play, good pace. Kevin Fiala getting in here. For Switzerland, Fiala is a good player. Timo Meier is a good player. Switzerland can make you pay. But this game just underway, just a few minutes in. Welcome in, everybody. Canada off the draw, getting up to the blue line, going to dump this one in. Schmid behind the net, going to play this one around. Comes to the line, Canada keeping it in. Parenko shot, hits Bennett. Bennett, he tries to center it. That hits a leg, comes to the line again. Canada holding this one in. Up along the boards is Reinhart. Jarvis in there as well, so it looks like it's true. No Brad Marchand today. Brad Marchand had a good game. Cooper really does not like these Florida Panthers. Doing whatever he can do to give them less ice time. Here comes Swiss trying to dump it in. Canada knocks it down at the line. Bennett doing a good job. Swiss going to bring it right back in. Jarvis tries to knock it down. Canada trying to steal the puck away, comes to the point. Here's a little dangle. Sam Bennett, nice move. There's a race for it. Sam Bennett gets tripped up. Swiss going to pick it up, and we got the first penalty of the game as Sam Bennett gets tripped. He's going to draw a penalty. So Canada to the power play. The bench doesn't like it. They're not happy with it. But it is the way the world works. Big tie up here. Bennett kind of goes down. Stick goes between the legs. A little can opener play here. Now, in fairness, Kukin couldn't see anywhere. He had his back turned, but left his arm out with his stick. Got between the legs and just gave a little turn. Hey, Shaner, how's it going? Welcome in. Canada should win this one. I think by a good margin as the Canadian, I'd try not to harbor too much. Prep. Hey, Anton, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Canada setting it up. Here's a quick shot by McKinnon. That one goes wide. Holding it in. Reinhart. Back over to McKinnon. McKinnon going cross ice. Canada delayed shooting. They score on the power play. Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid opens up the scoring. Unbelievable. Power play goal. You cannot leave this guy open. He will make you pay. Canada up 1-0. He was just sitting behind the net, kind of floats around. Crosby is there, goes back door, putting it in. Good recognition. Crosby and McDavid playing off each other. And a nice shot, short side, kind of hits the side of the netminder and goes in. 1-0 Canada. Let's go. Kevin, how you guys doing? I was with you. CBI, welcome back. Can't wait. Blue Jays get started. Was it next weekend? I think their spring training starts real soon. We will have lots of Blue Jays action coming up again. Hey there, Nick. What's going on? It was a great shot. Swiss bringing it into the Canadian zone. Back to the line. Here's a long shot. It's deflected. Goes just wide. Swiss battling behind the net, trying to get physical with the Canadians. Canada trying to pick it up. Gumdrop. What's up? Canada stealing. Breakout pass. Here comes Crosby. All alone. Crosby backhand. Oh, what a save! Schmid just robs Crosby. Lock him up. Oh my goodness, with the scorpion tail, knocks that one down, kicking that back leg up. What an unbelievable save. You gotta be kidding me. Canada gonna slow this one down. Wow, Mr. Mike, how's it going? Connor McDavid scored on the power play. McDavid back on the ice now, lays a little bit of a hit. That was such an unbelievable stop on Crosby. Sid all alone with a breakaway. What a save. You know, he'll want that one back. Wow. Canada chipping this one ahead. Here they come again. Going to center it across. That's going to be offside. 1-2 and he moves just before going in. You can't believe spring training baseball. Live stream with you with binoculars, bird watching. Jonathan, that would be unbelievable. All right, they're going to go to commercial break as Canada is up 1-0 here. What a hot start. Unbelievable. Connor McDavid. First of all, Connor McDavid, what a season this guy is having. What a ridiculous season he is having. It's so good. That's what happens when you put Canada on the power play. No fooling. They are just so lively, so ridiculous. But man, Connor McDavid does it again. Neil, Connor McDavid, man, so good. Watch. I mean, if you're not an Oilers fan and you haven't been paying much attention to what Connor McDavid is doing, you must. He is so ridiculous. My son sticks around until Sam gives me a shout out and he leaves. Come drop. That's amazing. Hey, Paps, what's going on? Hell yeah. Let's go. Big start for the Canadians. That was great. That was good. You always like to get that first one out of the way and get it out of the way quick. That was a great goal. That was so exciting. That was so exciting. Canada always finds a way to make it exciting, right? Is it just me? No, I don't think it's just me. They always find a way. McKinnon and Kel McCarr, by the way, picking up the assists on that Canadian goal. So McDavid from McKinnon and McCarr. Come on. The triple M line. The Mick, Mac, and the Mac. Mick, Mac. Unbelievable. Got 1,000 on McDavid goal with McKinnon assist. There you go. Signed, sealed, delivered. All right, back at it. Puck is dropped. Switzerland with this one. Let's go. Yeah, Sticks, it is so wild to see. This one down in the corner. Canada trying to play it around the boards. Cannot get it out. Swiss keeping it in twice. Now Canada's going to get this one out. McKinnon going to send it cross ice, trying to hit a pass. But unfortunately, he was on the wrong side of the center line. That's going to be an icing call. This coming all the way back to the Canadian side. Through the first, 7 minutes or so here, Canada with 5 shots, only 1 shot on goal for Switzerland. Nice to see many of our Ottawa Senator players contributing. Yeah, see, it's so funny. Listen, I'm shocked the Sens team are having a sluggish season the way they are. They should be playing much, much better hockey. Hey, Duke, what's going on? Welcome in. Drop wasn't done fairly. They're going to do it again. Game should be 2-0. John, you're right. It should be. Hey, Dante, it should be. That save on Crosby, that was just ridiculous. So ridiculous. I'm a bit late. What injury does Morrissey have? You know what? I don't even know. He just got banged up a little bit. They're hoping he does come back. Wrapping around. Here's a shot right on. Nice little stop. Thompson is in net here today. Binnington getting the day off. This is being flipped up. Canada, look out, bringing it in. Had to stay onside. Tough little play, but they do. Swiss coming right back. Going cross ice. That's going to be knocked down there by Nick Suzuki. Talk about Nick Suzuki. Boy, the Montreal Canadiens, what a year they're having. McKinnon bringing this one over the line, one-handed. Little reverse hit, little battle in the side by the side of the net. Switzerland going to bring it out, playing this one down the ice. Giving chase coming into the boards. Doughty standing up with a hit. Back over to Doughty. Little Uncle Drew getting a chance to play here. He was so excited to come back to the Olympic team, play some international hockey. Switzerland going to wrap it around the boards. Canada, Reinhardt pinched it in, goes to the corner. Still battling here. And they're going to try the other side. Chipping it up. Canada holding the line yet again. Keeping this one in. Now they're going to go change it up. Hey, Mega, what's going on? Jim, how's it going? Welcome in. 2 goals from Timmy with Germany. This back up, little backhanded pass in. Switzerland racing this one down. That German team they're exciting to watch too. Hey, Rick, what's going on? There's a lot of good teams. Having the NHL players, what an impact it makes to all the nations. This coming around back, hit the side of the net. Oh, Joshua, I hope you're okay, my friend. I hope you're doing okay. This coming around, Switzerland playing it over to the side, rotating it back to the point. No shot. They're just playing the perimeter, letting it go. And that's the one area of the rink where there has been some complaints about the ice, and that's going to go up and out of play. The ice right around the boards, normally it's supposed to be flat. It's a little tilted, and it's a little cracked. So as the puck travels around the boards, it's flipping up on its edge. It's bouncing out. That's the one area we've heard there are some complaints about. Drinking hot tea. There you go. Get the hot tea going on. John, how's it going? You're very welcome. It's my pleasure to be here for you all. Roman Josi, the captain of the Swiss team. Going to see a lot of ice time. I'm all right. A friend of mine was okay. So you're not there for yourself. Glad to hear that, Josh. I hope your friend is okay. Switz trying to bring it towards the net. Canada going to take it away. The crowd wanted a penalty, but they don't get it. Brendan Hagel going to bring this one out. Hagel getting hooked from behind, going into the corner. Hagel not happy with that play, but he's still battling through. Comes to McKinnon. McKinnon to Parenko. Parenko back over to McKinnon. McKinnon centering it across with a shot. Another great save. Back to the point. Keeping this one in. Here's another shot with a tip. Knocked down. Turning, going cross ice to Parenko. Loses that one between his legs. McKinnon putting it around over to Hagel. Suzuki there as well. Shea Theodore going to play it to Parenko. Parenko spinning this behind the net. McKinnon couldn't control it. It's going to be played up, and it gets the line. It does come out. So Canada, they're going to go switch up. So is Swiss. Hey, Slayer, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's go. Bye-bye. None of that in our chat. Go behave yourself. This coming around, McDavid putting it across. Here's a shot. They score! Canada does it again. It's going to be Harley who puts it in. There we go. Canada. Canada. Harley, what a shot. What an absolute beauty of a shot. What a shot. That was absolutely spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. Chris Bassett says goodbye to Blue Jays fans. Brandon, I saw that. I like Chris Bassett. It's unfortunate. Polar, thank you for the follow. We got a right off the face-off. McDavid and Wilson, by the way, picking up the assists. We got a high sticking call right off the draw. Switzerland checking his teeth, making sure they're all there. So Suter takes a high stick from Reinhardt right off the draw. He's hoping there's blood. He's squeezing, and the referee says, nope, nope, get out of here. So we're waiting to see what the official call is going to be, but they're going to take a commercial break. All right, we're going to let you know we are doing a little bit of a giveaway that we kind of talked about off the top. And so in order for you to win, all you got to do, well, we'll tell you what you got to do in a moment, but we want to make sure it's eligible to Canadians because, well, shipping in Canada is just easy. I can put it in the mail. Shipping anywhere else is a whole lot harder. All right, so we're giving out from Tim Hortons these gold medalist cards. So the first little set we're going to give away has got Steve Yzerman in there. It's got Mason McTavish in there. It's got, hang on, I got to bring this down. Whoops. Mario Lemieux. We got a Mario Lemieux in there. Who doesn't love Mario Lemieux? We got Emily Clark representing the women. And from the World Juniors, Brant Clark. So those are the 5 you're going to get. Of course, you got a couple Hall of Famers in here, Steve Yzerman and Mario Lemieux. So we'll let you know how you can win this. We got 2 different sets we're going to give away, and that will be the first one we're going to do in just a little bit. Whew, Hanky, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Who scored if you missed it? Well, a couple big ones. Connor McDavid from McKinnon and McCarr, and then Thomas Harley on a nice shot by McDavid. So Canada going to get set to kill a penalty here. Switzerland arguing. They spent apparently the whole break arguing that there was cut. He had blood in the mouth. It should be a double. But they're going to say nope. And it's going to be 2 minutes on the board. Let's see how the Canadian penalty kill is going to come through here. Hey, Brian, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Let's go. Off the draw. Swiss going to win this one back to the point. Timo Meyer's on there, and Canada going to knock this one all the way down the ice. Here they come. The captain making his way up ice, going to turn this one back. Swiss into the zone, and Canada intercepts. They're going to get this one out, and they're going to play it all the way down. That's what they got to do. Roman Josi going to bring it right back for Switzerland. Going to dump in the corner. McCarr going to play it over. Taves leaves it. And Canada, Stone sending it all the way down the ice. So far, good kill here. Good work. Canada gets a shorty. That would be something. That would be something. Would love to see it. Switzerland setting it up. 8:13 to go here in the first period. 1:08 to go on the Switzerland power play. Swiss hasn't been able to set anything up just yet. Now they do. They're going to play this one back to the point. Roman Josi playing it across. Back to Josi for the one-timer. That one deflects. And again, Canada able to get this one all the way down the ice. Listening from Cancun. Sean, welcome in. Welcome to the show. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. Here comes Switzerland again in over the line. Going to play it to the corner. Canada intercepting, and they're going to play it up. No, they keep it in. Switzerland, good job. Kukan playing it up. Going to go back door. Can't put that one in. Good defense by the Canadians here on the penalty kill. Along the boards. Down in the corner near side. Back up to the point. Middle of the ice. Bottom of the faceoff shot with the... Oh, they score! The Swiss get a power play goal as they move it around. Unbelievable. Good work. And this one did not look like it went clean. But they had to dig this around, and Team Switzerland is officially on the board. Was it Suter that gets the goal? It came to the point over to the bottom of the faceoff dot for the one-timer. There's a battle in the crease here. It comes in, it hits the glove of Thompson. It goes off the crossbar. Thompson reaching behind him. Suter is there, and he's going to bury it in. So an unlucky bounce for the Canadians. And Suter, I believe, was who got high-sticked, is a gentleman who puts it in, and Canada now up 2-1. Suter does get the goal from Andriato and Kukon. Kukon took the penalty earlier here. Big hit. The Canadians getting physical. Switzerland throwing it cross ice. Going to try and put it around behind Doughty. Big collision here. Sanheim going to send it out. Intercepted. Here comes Swiss. Tagging up. Little toe drag across. Shot. Big save by Thompson. Yikes. Little bit of a giveaway in the Swiss all of a sudden have some life. All of a sudden their feet are working. Glauser is very in serious distress. Connor McDavid dipping the shoulder. Glauser had his head down, and McDavid behind the net just steps into him with a great hit. And Glauser is in some serious distress. The trainer talking to him, he's turned around on the bench right now. Connor McDavid not known for bone-jarring hits, but man, he can play physical. So face off in the Canadian zone. McKinnon going to win this one back. Canada ripping it around the boards. So it is P. Suter getting that goal. Good for him. Swiss setting it up again. They're going to break this one out. Canada taking it away. They're going to look to move this one around. In over the line. The goaltender going to play it around. Canada trying to pick it off. Canada all of a sudden has slowed down here. That's right, Jim. Let's go. Let's go. Angel, how's it going? Welcome in. That's been Roger Federer getting that goal. That's going to be an icing call on the Switzerland. This is coming all the way back. Wow. This is a tough goal, right? The goal goes up. Whoops. I didn't change. Hang on one second here. Let's see here. Yeah, I didn't change one of my stats here. Oopsie daisies. Let's fix that. There we go. Not that you guys would have noticed, but I noticed. All right. Off the draw, back to the point. Quick shot right in, and another nice save by Schmid. Schmid doing an excellent job. Excellent job. U.S. women just scored a goal on Italy. There you go. Thank you, Jeff, keeping us up to date. We will check in for that game as well and see what's doing over on the women's side. This coming around. Canada can't get it deep. Swiss going to play it up to the line. They're going to chip this one out. And all the way down, Devin Taves going back to pick it up. Taves bobbles it coming in front. Look how Thompson is down. And Devin Taves, what on earth are you doing? Wow, that was a scary moment as they're going to go to commercial break. Holy smokes. Have to be a little more attentive than that. My gosh. Taves in front, just giving the puck away at the side. So yeah, 1-0 Team USA over Italy. 4:43 to go in the first period. Megan Keller got the goal for Team USA. Layla Edwards and Alex Carpenter picking up the assists. And if you're not a PWHL fan, man, Alex Carpenter is one of the best. She's absolutely incredible at what she does. So we'll be checking in with that game as well as it goes. McDavid and Harley for Canada. That's right. McDavid and Harley picking up the goals. Hey, Steven, how's it going? Welcome in. Tab, how's it going? McDavid, Harley, and P. Suter. P. Suter, the P. shooter, getting the goal for Switzerland. And it was nice. It was a nice, I mean, just off the glove, off the crossbar, falls the Canadian netminder, diving back across, and Suter is there to put it in on the power play. So didn't get the bounces we wanted, but they found a way to pick it up. Alonzo, how's it going? Welcome in. Cheers from Glendale. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. That's what it sounds like. P shooter. Check out the PWHL. They are awesome. Oh, Jeff, they are so good. They are so good. All right, coming back from commercial break. Again, thank you everybody so much for hanging out here on a Friday afternoon. We'll be back tomorrow morning, by the way, for the Canadian women as they look to play some quarterfinal action. That'll be fun. And then Sunday morning, right back with the Canadian men's hockey. So 3-day streams this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We will be here. Hey, Pittsburgh Penguins fan, how's it going? I didn't think you would be on. Yes, sir. Happy to be here. Had the day off, able to get in and have some fun. All right, McKinnon coming in to take this face-off against Suter. He's going to win this one back. Canada playing it around behind the net. They're going to chip it all the way out to the line. Canada sends it in, but again, another icing call. So they're going to bring it back. 5:37 to go here in the first period. Like to see Celebrini get a little bit more involved. I'm a big fan of this kid, Malcolm Celebrini, and he's shown a ton of skill. So we can't wait to watch him to keep it going. Penguins fan, I've been great. Thank you so much. Here's a quick shot. Thompson going to squeeze and hang on to that one hard. Catcher, you got a Valentine. Hope everybody out there has a Valentine. Valentine's Day, always a fun day, whether you're with somebody or not. Find a way to make it fun. Assisted the Harley goal. The second goal was McDavid and Wilson. So McDavid with a couple of points here tonight. Switzerland throwing this one in the corner on the far side. Harley up on him in the skates. They're digging at it. Finally, it's going to be kicked out all alone in the slot. They couldn't get on the puck. Switzerland was set up for a glorious opportunity, and he just couldn't get the puck. Not so much fun if I don't come up with a plan. My wife will be pissed. I hear you. Here they come again. Switzerland with another shot. It's deflected up. Canada bouncing it around. Canada struggling here in the back half of this period. Wilson going to play it back. They're going to go switch it up. Puck comes to Harley. Harley taking a look, giving it across. Long pass, tipped in. Canada racing in. Here comes McDavid. McDavid, side of the net for Wilson. He gets a shot right on. Schmee with a nice save. This coming out, Canada. Wilson picking it up, putting it right back in. That's going to be offside. They're saying face-off will be at center ice. So McDavid is flying. He is really moving, which looks great. You know, love to see him continue his hot pace. And a good eyes, you know, such a good hockey IQ. Always knows where to put this puck. And that's why McDavid with the first goal today, he's got an assist on the second goal. And here he is taking the draw at center ice. And the Swiss going to win this one. Wow. A little bit of a surprise there. They're going to dump it down. Canada back to pick this one up. Taves sending it around. McCarr trying to play it up to Wilson. Wilson goes down. This is going to be played around. I still think it's funny that Tom Wilson is here on the Canadian Olympic team. That is not one that I saw would actually happen. Over on the corner, McCarr is going to send this one all the way down. It's tipped right on the netminder, so no icing call. Switzerland setting it up. Playing it up, held in. Oh, big hit here as Sam Reinhart gets knocked down. Timo Meier dropping the boom on Reinhart. Meier getting physical. Celebrini up. Reinhart steps away from a hit. This come to Bennett. Bennett, backhand in front. It's kicked aside away from Reinhart as the two Florida Panthers here trying to connect. Swiss going to go up the far side, close to too many men on the ice as they were changing. Back down for Harley. He's going to play it around the boards, chips it past Bennett. Bennett came back to help him out. Canada sends this one down the ice. The physicality is picking up. No, Connor, that is not what I said. Here comes Switzerland, going to play it up over the line. Little toe drag with a shot. That one's going to sail just wide. Back over, Switzerland going to keep this one in. Swiss digging over on the side. The crowd is getting lively again. The crowd is cheering them on. Switzerland battling hard for the puck. Canada going to come away with it, sending it out to the red line, and Swiss putting it right back in. And that's going to be an icing call. Great play here by Team Switzerland in this first period. I give them a lot of credit, much better than I anticipated them being. So Connor McDavid takes a big hit. If you're going to dish it out, you're going to get it. Reinhardt getting bumped around. Physicality definitely picking up by this Swiss team. It's impressive to see. So Crosby going to take this draw for Canada. Switzerland is going to get waved out. Nope. Crosby going to win this draw. Over to the sideboards. Crosby going back over. Yossi going to play it around. Here's a little backhand coming right in front. Dangerous pass. Swiss going to try again on the near side. Cross ice to the far end. They're going to bring it out of the zone. Hits the red line, and Suter going to dump this one down in the corner. Picking it up around behind the net. Canada, they've slowed down here. They got to get the legs going. Up to Crosby. Crosby going to chip this one in. Stone is going in here after it. Schmid plays it around. Marner keeping it in. Stone behind the net. Trying to come back out front to Marner. That doesn't connect. Stone again to Marner. Plays it around the boards. Puck is rolling. Over to Crosby. Crosby coming out in front. Puts it across. Oh, Marner can't score. Here's a shot by Crosby. That one goes wide. Stone can't score. Marner can't score. Crosby can't score. And we got a high stick coming up. Oh, man. Canada coming so close. Hey, BK, what's going on? Unbelievable. So close. JDA, what's up, dude? 42 months being an all-star to the superstar known as Sam. Keep kicking butt with the streams, and thank you for doing what you do. JDA, thank you so much for all your support with channel memberships. Appreciate that very, very much. And a big thank you to all of our channel members. So with under 2 minutes to go, Canada hanging on to a 2-1 lead. They could have had one or two more, but Swiss has been very in there as well. Yeah, Canada is stacked, very stacked. Off the draw, coming around behind the net, McKinnon trying to kick it from skate to stick. He does. Centering in the slot, it's taken away. McCarr hanging on the line, just pulled it out. He's going to have to shove it back in. They're going to drive in here. Here's a big hit in the corner. Kookman going to try and play it around. Puck is out and back in, so again, Canada has to tag up. Nathan Akel get a goal. Tav, they absolutely have the capability to do so. Here's a quick shot. It's deflected. That one almost went in. Canada got hit with a high stick. No call here. Swiss holding the line with a shot into the glove of the Canadian netminder Thompson, and he's going to hang on to it. 1:19 to go here in period number one. And this is much closer than I would have thought it would be. 12-9, the shots on net. Canada with the 12. But what a game. Swiss, they're using their speed. They're playing physical. Battling it around. Here we go off the draw. Canada going to use the glass. And that's going to actually bob over the glass. So we're going to get a stoppage. And another face-off coming up. Now, again, coming up in first intermission, we are going to give away our first little set of hockey cards here. Again, we got a Steve Yzerman, Mason McTavish, Mario Lemieux, Emily Clark, and Brant Clark from the Tim Hortons Olympic set. We're going to give these away to one lucky person. And all we ask is that you do live within Canada because it just makes it easier to mail out. This coming all the way down the ice. Going to play it around. Swiss on the move. Last minute of play in this period.
Last minute of play in this period.
Thank you, Paul Morris, the greatest in-stadium announcer of all time, in my opinion. Nico Heeshire, when did he turn 27? Man, isn't it still his draft year? Nico Heeshire. My goodness, he's getting stronger and stronger. Let's go. Daniel, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button while you're here. Hey, Travis, what's going on? Team Canada is something else. That is for sure. Off the draw, McKinnon. He comes away with it. Canada winning the draw. McKinnon to the point for the one-timer. That one is going to be deflected into the corner. Canada working here. McDavid. He's there with Celebrini. And Swiss going to flip this. And it's going to just bounce over the defenseman's stick. Parenko going to play this one back up. Little backhand pass from Celebrini doesn't click. Celebrini looks a step out of it here today. Not as strong as he looked in the last game. The youngster, what an experience this must be for him. It's a wraparound from Swiss. And Thompson coming up big. 20 seconds to go. Switzerland holding this one in. Going to play this one around. Swiss still with it. Daniel, I think Canada should come out on top in this one. McKinnon up on his man. Canada to McDavid. 5 seconds to go. And time is going to run out. As McDavid rolls it in, the horn is going to go, and we are officially in the first intermission. What a back and forth game this was. Holy smokes. It was absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. 2-1. Canada has the lead. You're putting your money on Switzerland. Wow. That is awesome. I saw these posted, but you both surprised. Yeah, JD, wasn't that awesome? That was so good. That was so good. Hey, did you do the first game? No, we didn't do the first game. We were working. Unfortunately, we have a full-time job, so the weekday games are very difficult for us because it's during working hours. But we will be here all weekend, and we will be having a lot of fun celebrating the both men and women on Team Canada. All right, let's take a look. The goal scorers, Connor McDavid. He got the first one from Nathan McKinnon, and Cale Makar made it 1-0. Thomas Harley with a snipe made it 2-0 from Connor McDavid and Tom Wilson. And then P. Suter on the power play from Andrigito and Kukon, and he makes it 2-1. So good playing, really solid playing. Switzerland hanging in this one for sure. Oh, I know those are the curlers. Weren't they spectacular today? I think that is the first time the U.S. has beaten Canada in curling. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. It was wild. All right, folks, we're almost at 100 likes. If you haven't hit a like yet, if you haven't hit a thumbs up yet, hit that thumbs up button for us. Hit that like button. Let's go. All right, let's crack open some hockey cards as we are going to celebrate more of these Canadian Olympians, and then I will tell you how shortly how you can take home. We'll open up that contest. We're going to do an in-chat giveaway. I am not a sports reporter, Daniel. I am just a guy from Canada. I'm from Toronto. I'm just a Toronto guy who loves his sports and like to share it with all of you. All right, here we go. Oh, we got something maybe. All right, we got Ella Shelton. Ella Shelton. What is this? Oh, talk about Brad Marchand. We got a Brad Marchand program of excellence. Little Bradley Marchand and a Brandon Montour. Brandon Montour, man, I like Brandon Montour a lot. He is so good. He sent them to you. Let's see here. Isn't just 1 point though, the curling. So the curling, yeah, I mean, if curling, how do you explain the scoring in curling? Yes, you kind of get points for winning, but when are you asking more about like the game itself? Like if you win, it's just you go up 1 point in the standings, or are you asking more about the standings in the actual game itself? All right, here we go. We got a Carey Price. Another program. Oh, this one is damaged. Boo. Travis Kinnicky. Look at that. We got silver damage at the top. They make these fancy cards and they're all scratched off. And here we go. Number 99. You know, we're going to throw this in with the giveaway as well. Number 99, Wayne Gretzky. We're going to throw this in. Wayne Gretzky, that's going in the giveaway pile as well. So not only are you going to get those gold medal cards, but you're going to get a card of the great one. Let's go one more pack, and then we'll save this. All right, let's go. That's live stream reaction channel, in my opinion. Giving out those cards, great idea, Angel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Curling rocks. Curling is so much fun. It is so much fun. Here we go. Colton Parenko, he's playing today. He's in there. We got a Brett Burns on the gold medal. And we got an Emma Maltese, with the base. So there we go. Nice. So these cards, they do a nice job. They do a decent job. Now, if you are a card collector, by the way, if you're a card collector and you collect Series 1 and Series 2 of Upper Deck, Series 2 comes out in March, but Series 1, if you need some, let me know. So let everyone know that they don't have... Ambrose. I appreciate that. But yeah, if you're a card collector, definitely let me know if you need anything. I have some duplicates from Series 1. So we did put a post out in our community section. So if you're a card collector, go over to our community section, find that Upper Deck Series 1 post, and let me know what you need. I'd be happy to send out any base cards you do need. I need some as well, so maybe we can trade. Dante, you collect Pokemon. Nice. I'm not a big Pokemon guy, to be honest. Never really got into it, and quite frankly, I don't understand how it all works. But there are some very, very cool cards there, that is for sure. Playing hockey on ice after curlers is fun. The pebble effect on ice, the puck moves faster. Robbie, thank you for bringing that up, the pebble effect. I don't think a lot of people know this. Now, I know there's some people in the chat who have curled before. I know there's a lot of folks who have never curled before and have never stepped foot on a curling ice surface. So a curling ice surface is very different than a hockey surface. And when they spray it down, they don't use a Zamboni, right, that normally comes across. It's almost like a hose, and they do this crisscross technique, and it does create, and it does have a pebbly, like a sandy effect, because when they throw the stones, when you curl, you kind of slightly turn the handle in or out, and it spins the rock. And as that goes down, it uses those pebbles, grinds against the pebbles with the bottom of that rock to help the motion control it across the ice. Now, it is very, very different. Also, curlers, they have one shoe that they wear is like a slip. So usually when you're watching curling, they're pushing with one and they're sliding with the other foot. So it's very, very interesting, and it's very difficult. If you ever get an opportunity to go curl, maybe, you're going out, for you want to have a good night out, go out, have some drinks, have some fun. And it is just so different. And you will gain so much more respect for these curlers because it is so difficult. It'll take you a while to get the right weight to figure out. Once you get that weight of how hard to throw it, it's the little turn. When you see them throw it out and have it curl into the button, which is kind of the middle of that target, it is so impressive. But it's a great sport. It is a lot of fun. I've been very lucky that I've had some folks that have had access to curling rinks and spent a lot of time doing it myself. It is chilly, though. It is chilly, but it's a whole lot of fun. My dad used to do curling a long time ago. He was pretty good. Nice, Lala. Yeah, it's so great. My mom just started curling. She loves it. Yeah, Nick, it is so exciting. Hey, Lucas, my favorite cartoon show of all time? If I had to pick my favorite cartoon of all time, man, that's so hard. I'm like an old school guy, probably Transformers, Gen 1 Transformers and G.I. Joe, that era. Maybe Voltron is in there. Those were definitely some of my favorites back in the day for sure. But there's so many. You could go with like, what was it? Pro Stars. Remember Pro Stars with Wayne Gretzky, Michael Jordan, and Bo Jackson? Pro Stars was fun. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, Looney Tunes, so many good ones. Endgame, what's going on? Welcome in. So many good ones. So it's so hard to say my favorite. But if I had to pick just one, it's probably that Gen 1 Transformers back in the day. I'm sure there are different weights. Yes, there are different weights of rocks for sure. But it's not like when you go bowling, right? And in bowling, there's a 16-pound ball, a 14, a 10. It's really, they kind of have like the senior rocks, the junior rocks. So the junior rocks are a little smaller, definitely a little bit lighter as well. You also play hockey. I used to play hockey. Yes, grew up my whole life playing hockey from a very, very early age. Unfortunately, can't play anymore due to a shoulder injury, but I still like to get out on the ice whenever I can. I got to take it easy. And I'm sure so many of you are like me, right? You haven't played in a long time. You get back on the ice and you feel like you should just pick up exactly where you left off back in the day. No, you gotta take it easy for sure. But yeah, love playing hockey. I got 2 boys. They both play hockey. We are one big hockey family. In fact, one of my boys is going a little bit later. He's got practice tonight, so he'll be heading off to that. Hey, Sarah, how's it going? I was spending my winters in Canada. You curled. Nice. It's a great game. It really is. It really is. Let's see. Who is your favorite Transformer? Ooh. So the easy answer is Optimus Prime. I mean, who doesn't love Optimus Prime? But I'll be honest, when I very quickly, when Hot Rod got introduced, I very quickly became a fan of Hot Rod. Transformers, the movie, still gets me every time I watch it. I am a righty. I'm a righty, but I shoot left. I'm a righty, but I shoot left. Howdy from Black Diamond, Alberta. Are you from the gameplay doing play-by-play? Our play-by-play is the way we have to do it to stay within copyright broadcast laws, unfortunately. Junior J is what's going on. Go Canada. It sucks to get old. It certainly does. But you know what? You make the best of it, right? You make the best of it. And I'm not making the best of it. I found when I was stretching, when I was doing like some yoga exercises, stuff like that, man, I was feeling much better. Since I've stopped a lot of that, it hurts. So I got to get back into it. Intermission should just be another couple minutes. We should be getting back to this game very, very, very shortly. And cannot wait. Second period, going to be much of the first. Need Canada to step up on here, pick up the shots, keep them going, keep them doing it. You played soccer. Dante played soccer, and then tore your ACL. Oh, Levi, thanks for the follow. Tearing your ACL. I have never done that. Luckily, I have not had a knee injury like that, but that is a tough one. Very tough one. Ken, yes, Mighty Hercules was good. Biggerfoot, what's going on? Thank you, Biggerfoot. I appreciate that. I own a 7K car, girlfriend and brother got it for me. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so I'm trying to keep up with all the conversations. Grapefruit League, spring training. I think it's next weekend. It's next weekend or the weekend after. Actually, I have it written down. Let's see. Next week, February 21st. The Blue Jays are in action February 21st and 22nd at 1:05. So what we're going to do is we're going to see when the hockey games are next weekend. And then we will pick up, some hockey, some baseball. We will get back in there, but I can't believe, Blue Jays just around the corner. Blue Jays, by the way, with the big trade. Joey Lorpafito on the move, and Jesus, big bat coming in, which is awesome to see. Love seeing the big bats coming to town. Used to play road hockey, John. I love road hockey. Rob, thank you for the follow. Ethan, how's it going? Nothing beats road hockey. Man, back in the day, and I'm sure a lot of you know the drill, right? Ball hockey back in the day, you'd just go outside, you'd play. The parents would open the door and yell dinner. You'd run in, you'd eat, you'd run back out and play till it got dark out. Was the best. Verlander's coming home. By the way, talking about Verlander reminds me of Santander. Santander, we were hoping he would have a big comeback year. We were hoping he'd be an impact player for the Blue Jays. And what happens the other day? It's been announced Santander is going to be out 5 to 6 months. Ouch. Rob Thompson is playing okay. He's playing okay. I don't necessarily blame him for the first goal. Kind of off the glove, off the crossbar. He dives across, but just can't get down fast enough. But he's playing okay, right? Has he been stellar? No, but he's playing okay. 13 shots for Canada, 10 for Switzerland. Like to see Canada get some more shots on net. They kind of slowed down in the second half of that period. We're waiting for period number 2 to come back on. Love your hockey. Oh, hockey is the best. Hockey is the best. Car, move the net. Yeah, it's funny, Jonathan. There are some kids on the street here, and it's a little bit of a busy street, and they play ball hockey all the time. And they would put the net in the middle, and you would come, and they would stop playing, and they'd go to the side, but they'd leave the net in the middle of the road. It's like, guys, come on, how do we go around? They finally learned, and instead of playing lengthways now, they play widthways, and they just leave the net along the curb. So whenever a car comes, they just hop off. I never did that. We never thought about playing widthwise. Back in the day, we always played lengthwise, so you could just have the longest runs ever. So fun. Hey, Rissies, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the party. All right, now you will see there's a bunch of these commands coming up talking about redemptions. Well, just for watching along with us here on YouTube, you're earning points. You're earning points for watching along. So if you do !point or points, it'll tell you how many points you have earned. Then you're able to redeem your points by doing !redeem, and then there's certain commands that will bring up graphics on the screen. So it's a way that you guys can play along and have some fun with us. You'll kind of pick it up as we go. Hey, not sure about anything. How's it going? Welcome in. Who I don't need surgery. Oh, thank goodness, Ursies. Thank goodness. Hey, Beverly, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. All right, bring it back. Let's get this hockey game back. We want to see period number 2. All right, we are 2 likes away, by the way, folks. 2 likes away. Hit that thumbs up for us. Let's go. Are they going to take their last commercial break before we get this game back underway? When they return, it's going to be period number 2. Oh, I feel like this has been the longest intermission ever. I just want more goals. I just want to see more hockey, more hockey. Let's take a little quick peek. It is still 1-0 Team USA over Italy. The United States women having a tough time with Italy here. Although the shots on net say differently. 20 shots for Team USA, 2 shots for Team Italy. But yet US has only scored 1 goal, and it was Megan Keller who put that goal in. So Team USA, they have just been so ridiculously strong. The US women are unbelievable what they've been able to do. And I mean, when we just look at the games they've been playing, 5-1 over Czechia, 5-0 over Finland. Where are they? 5-0 over Switzerland, 5-0 over Canada. Can they get another shutout? They've been so dominant. But we know right now, by the way, that is the U.S. is a quarterfinal match. The game tomorrow morning, Canada and Germany, the women will have their quarterfinal match 10:40 a.m. tomorrow morning. So if you're looking for somewhere to hang out and have a late brunch and listen to some hockey, we are the place to be. We'll be live 10:40 a.m. We'll probably be live around 10:30-ish. All right, so that is the dealio for tomorrow. All right, last commercial break, and then they're going to get going. Let me have a little drink here. Get hydrated before period number 2. All right. And for those that are curious, gosh, it's almost more of a wager than the Super Bowl. We have the yellow Gatorade today, but have no fear. Don't you fret. The orange Gatorade is on its way. So they bring home the groceries. The orange Gatorade is coming. So we got to go with the yellow Gatorade here today. All right. How many rinks are there in Italy, USA? That's a good question. I don't know. Jamaica Dave says 5-1 Canada. Gonna take it. Roosters are crowing here now at 5 a.m. Gotta turn up the volume. Watch those Roosters. All right, they're back on the ice. They're ready to go. We're ready to go. Let's play some hockey. Game on. Time to play, Canada. Let's keep it going. Let's be strong. Here we go. Canada off the draw. McDavid trying to bring this one in. Canada going to play it right back down in the corner. Spinning around. Here's Marner. Marner leaving. Excuse me. It was Crosby. I thought it was McDavid. I just saw the 7. Here's McCarr. Long shot. Deflected by Marner. That one goes just wide. Stone trying to pick it up. Crosby to Marner. Back to Crosby. Crosby to Stone. Tried to kick it in. Stone, you can't do that. Haven't you been playing hockey long enough? Stealing it away is Marner. Marner loses the puck in the Swiss. Going to bring it up 3-on-3. Stone coming back. Everybody getting back. Into the zone. Here comes Nico Hischier. Hischier going around McCarr. Hischier still with it. Stopping, popping, turning around. Backhand. That one is intercepted. Crosby to Stone to Crosby. Hits the red line. Dumps this one in around behind the net. Here they come again. The team Switzerland. Oh, they turn it over. Parenko. He's going to play this across for Canada. Canada Up to McDavid, getting it over the red line. He's going to dump this one in. The chase is on. Big hit by Wilson in the corner. Wilson is digging for it. McDavid is there as well. It goes the other direction. Swiss going to go up off the glass. McDavid knocks it down. Tries to play it to the front of the net. That one is turned over, and Swiss, again, going to work it up on the far side, now into the middle. There's a trip. The arm goes up, and Switzerland is going to the power play. Canada with a tripping call. Oh, got to be careful with the stick. Theodore just a little aggressive, getting the stick in the skates. Minor penalty for the trip. Watching the guy come in, just had his stick out. He steps on it and goes to the box. Hey, Bradley, welcome in. We'll say that Italian female goalie is about to get a contract. Francisco, what's going on? She, outstanding, right? Getting shot after shot after shot, and she's playing great. All right, so Marner looks like he's adjusting his skate or something on the bench. So Theodore to the box. Switzerland going to win the draw. They're going to work this one around. They're going to play it to the front of the net. Taves going to break it up, and Canada gets this one out and down the ice. Holy smokes. So let's get some big scoring here. We want Switzerland to move it up the ice so Canada can steal it and come back for a shorty. Switzerland going to play this one around, back to the point, looking to set it up. They're going to play it down low in the corner. Taves watching his man, getting some help from Hagel. Hagel and Taves crisscrossing. Swiss playing it back to the line. No shot yet. Here comes a one-timer right on Thompson with the save. Canada can't clear. Swiss going to play this one around at the side. Still has it. Suter, here's a shot. That one's going to go high and wide, but they hold this one in. Swiss doing a good job. Off the boards, Hagel coming over. He's trying to clear it. Cannot do it. Swiss playing it to the middle of the ice. Look out. No shot yet. Going to pull this one around. Playing it back to the top of the face-off dot. Good work here by Brendan Hagel. Here's a one-timer right point blank. Nice stop, got a piece of Suter coming close again. Swiss sending it across. They changed their defenseman. Still hanging in. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Canada strips it, and it gets knocked out. Roman Josi not able to get it going. Here he comes now into the zone, the captain for the Swiss team. Going to play this one up. Marner, watch your back, Marner. He's so good shorthanded. Canada steals it away, comes over to Marner. Marner going to carry this one up. He's just going to dump it right on net. He's going to follow it up as Schmid plays it ahead. Marner's such a good person on the penalty kill. That is one area the Maple Leafs could definitely use him. They need some help on the penalty kill for sure. Big collision here. Toronto, Canada trying to play this one around. Hit Theodore coming out of the box. He couldn't control it. And Switzerland going to lift it up aerial style, and Canada bring it all the way back in their own end. Little kick between the legs, comes out over the line. Canada trying to be a little too cute here. Stone going to the net. Harley bringing this one up. Going to play it over for Stone. It's poked away. Swiss behind their own net. They're going to carry it up. Long breakaway pass. Ooh, Canada got one man back. Good pass by Switzerland. Good eye, good hockey IQ. He's sure in the corner. He's digging for it. Comes to McKinnon. McKinnon bringing this one up. Watch the offside. Canada's good. He's going to play it across. Canada with a chance. Here's a shot. Oh, and he didn't get all of it. Setting it back around is McDavid. McDavid. It's bouncing around in front of the net. Picked up. Here's a one-timer, and they score. Malkin Celebrini. The kid does it again. Canada, grip it and rip it, and the kid, Celebrini, gets his second of the tournament. 2 goals, 2 games. Let's go. Puck was hopping around all over the place. Celebrini just goes right by the hash mark on the left side, and the puck comes to him, and he makes no mistake. Down on one knee as he fires that one up. Huge goal. Nice goal, Celebrini. Love it. Love it. Let's get one more. 3-1 Canada. Shots now 15-13. Good to see. Hey, Jesse, what's going on? That's right, Jack. Let's go. Sam Bennett in to take this draw against Turkov. He loses it. Turkov going to send it down. McKinnon picking up the assist on that Celebrini goal. Here comes Canada again. Sam Bennett trying to go inside, outside. Here's a long shot. Siegenthaler doing a nice job. Bennett back to the point. Here's Doughty with another shot. That one gets blocked. Here comes the Swiss. They're going to play it across. Sam Bennett coming back to intercept that pass. He's going to reverse it off the boards. Canada having some trouble in the neutral zone. Swiss playing it right back in. Spinning around is Drew Doughty. Doughty looking up ice. He's going to carry it a little bit. Now he plays this one up. Canada tips it in, and it comes up around behind the net. Here comes the Swiss. A long pass gets knocked down. Swiss intercept the puck in the neutral zone. They turn it over. Canada going to look to regroup. Theodore. He's going to slow it up. Has Marner back with him. Comes to Parenko. Elects to go back to D to D to D. Now they're going to chip this one in. Marner was waiting for it the whole time. H2, how's it going? Welcome in. Swiss in their own zone. Playing a little give and go right now. They're trying to regroup. Canada was picking up the pressure. This is going to be flipped up. Parenko going down in the corner, going down in here hard after it. Schmid, the goaltender for Switzerland, has been playing pretty good, but he had no real chance on that one-timer. Here comes Canada over the line, dropping it for Marner. Marner sending it towards the net. It's deflected just behind. Crosby with it. Crosby to the point. What a nice pass by Crosby. Harley playing it up. Sanheim walking all the way in, rolling it. We got a penalty coming up. They're digging. It's held. And I think Fora is going. He got a stick up high. Stone is checking for blood. No blood for Stone, but Canada will go right back to the power play. Hey, Ronnie, how's it going? Go Canada. Hey there, Dallas. From the Dominican Republic. Tiff, my pleasure. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks, everybody, for being here, hanging out tonight. Minor penalty for high sticking. So Canada going to go to the power play looking for more. Celebrini picking up the last Canadian goal. Harley and McDavid, the other goal scorers. Right, Rick? Let's go. A little afternoon hockey on a Friday. So good. All right, power play unit is set, ready to go. Let's see what Canada can do. McDavid, Crosby. Can't see the other numbers. Makar is back there. So Makar has this. He's going to bring it. They got this floating camera. McKinnon on here as well. Comes out from behind, trying to make the pass. And Swiss going to shoot this one all the way down the ice. Can you go to the regular camera? There we go. Thank you. Thompson, it comes out to play it. Up to McDavid. McDavid with speed. McDavid. He's going to bring it up, tries to center it. Oh, McDavid hit hard. Over to McKinnon. Plays this back to the point for Makar. Back to McKinnon. McKinnon coming up. Shooting off the glove. And Swiss going to clear this one out. Nice shot there by McKinnon. Hey, Philip, how's it going from Costa Rica? Welcome in. From coast to coast to coast to coast, here comes Canada again with another shot. That one goes wide. Folks watching from around the world, welcome in wherever you are watching from. McDavid in the corner, takes his man down, going to play this one out. Marner sending this back to the line. This coming around. McDavid back with it. Here's a shot. Onyx coming in, 24 months. What up, Onyx? Go Canada, go. 2 years of membership. I want a prize. Congratulations, Onyx. 2 years. Unbelievable. Thank you for everything. Canada back behind their own net. Makar having some trouble with it. He's going to send it ahead. Only 35 seconds to go here in the power play. It's taken away. Here comes Switzerland shorthanded. Going upstairs. Wow. Thompson had to be close there. That was a scary moment. Holy smokes. Heischer came flying in. Stone is going to bring this one up for Canada. Stone is just going all the way. He's going to drop it off to Marner. The return feed, too far for Stone. It's going to be played around. Horvat stepped up. Celebrini is there. Celebrini keeping this one in. They're working it. This is going to come out. Canada has to put it back in. Lala, 23 months for Lala. Congrats, Lala, and thank you so much for everything. Thank you to all the channel members. All right, we got to tell you how to win. We're going to give away our first hockey cards. Again, we ask that you are living in Canada or have a Canadian address that we can mail these to. And all you have to do is drop an emoji. When I say go, drop an emoji into the chat, and we're going to have one randomly selected. So 1, 2, 3, go. Drop your emojis in the chat. This is for some hockey cards. We're giving them away right now. Drop your emojis in the chat. Oh, I got to open up my other software here. Drop them in the chat. Thank you so much for the subscribe. Appreciate that. We do ask that you do hit that subscribe button as well. Be a subscriber to the channel. That way we can pay it back. Pay you back. All right, so waiting for the emojis to start registering here. Here they come. Emojis coming through. Here they come. They're coming through. Okay. And we're going to capture in 3, 2, 1. Stop. All right, where's my pen? Let me write this down. The winner... Let me write it down first so I don't lose it. Okay, can I highlight this? I don't know if I can highlight this. All right, well, congratulations to Jim Hoffos. Jim, congratulations. You are our first winner today. So congrats, Jim. Let me get my sticky note here. Way to go, Jim. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Jim. And Jim, if you could do me a favor, mods, if you could drop my email in the chat, Jim, if you could send me an email, I will make sure that I get your info to get these to you. So congrats, Jim. Thank you, Weekly, for hitting that follow. We appreciate it. Put these over here. There we go. Congrats to Jim. We'll do another one a little bit later on. This coming around again. Chico, thank you for the subscribe. Mando Wasson, thank you for the subscribe. Thank you so much. That's the one, Onyx. That's right. Samwelb12YT@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. I'll get your info and we'll get you these hockey cards. Oh, Bennett coming across the middle. No penalty called. Canada keeps coming across. Seth Jarvis trying to go. We got debris on the ice. The fans are throwing stuff on the ice. Canada behind the net. Play on. They're still playing. The crowd is not happy. Want to see the replay here. Canada giving it away. Swiss coming up. Cover the spread, please. Lev, how's it going? Swiss coming back in front. Rosie throwing it. Here's a shot and a nice save. Okay, let's see this replay. As Timo Meier gets put on his backside as well. And the crowd erupts again. Weekly, I'm doing so great. Thank you so much. And again, thank you for following along. So let's see. Sam Bennett came flying in and he missed the hit. He sure kind of stepped aside, but the stick caught him in the visor. This should have been a high sticking penalty for sure. So no call here by the officials. Donut, how's it going? 600 to win, 150 need Canada to win by 2 or more. Whoa. Canada should win by, they should win by 2 or more for sure. It's 3-1 right now, so they are covering. Ari, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. 10:20 to go. Can't believe Canada got away with one there. No call. Swiss. Long cross ice pass broken up by Stone. Stone going to hit Marner. Marner lost the puck. Crosby coming in. The Swiss going to play it away from Crosby. Down through the neutral zone. Tipped in. Down behind, setting it up. Here come the Canadians again. In the red sweaters, going to play it up off the boards through the neutral zone. Crosby fighting for it. He's kind of pushed off the puck. Big battle going on. Crosby being hacked and whacked all the way around. Physicality definitely picking up here. Trying to bring this one in, Crosby. It was Niederreiter that was fighting with Crosby all the way. Crosby again going to play it back. Took a funny hop off a skate. Niederreiter going to bring this one up. McDavid, he comes on, takes it away from him. Going to play it up, and Swiss, Kevin Fiala trying to work it. Here comes Canada in. McDavid, a couple strides with speed. They're trying to slide it in, and a nice save by Schmid. As Connor McDavid, all he needs is a couple of strides to get going, and he really got going, that is for sure. Jarvis need about a foot longer stick, right? He's been okay. He's been okay. But yeah, Canada needs some work. Oh, we found the referees. They're enjoying their Dippin' Dots as they're taking commercial break. Do you know why? No, I don't, Henry. I don't know why Brad Marchand is not playing. He's just the odd man out today, which is weird because I thought he played great in the last game. Thought he did. All right, coming up a little bit later on in the third period, we're going to do our second little giveaway here of our gold medal Tim Hortons cards. This second set is going to have a Steve Yzerman, a Joe Sakic, a Marty St. Louis, an Henri Desbiens representing the women, and a Brant Clark. So similar cards, but you get the Joe Sakic and the Marty St. Louis in this set. Again, the Tim Hortons gold medal cards, and we have a couple more packs to open at intermission, and if we hit anything nice, we'll throw those in as well, just like we threw Gretzky in that last one for Jim. Now 5-0, and we'll advance to the semifinals, and nothing for Italy to cry over. Yeah, hey, it's okay. Italy, man, Italy's been playing very well at these tournaments. 5-0 US. Italy still only has 2. This can't be right. The shots haven't updated at all. It was 20 shots when it was 1-0. It still says 20 shots and 2 shots for Italy. But yeah, it looks like Kendall Cohn scored from Megan Keller and Haley Wynn. Kendall Cohn, her second of the game. And Layla Edwards picked up a game. Megan Keller picking up a bunch of assists. A couple of assists and a goal for her in this one. We're waiting to see the fourth goal get posted. So good for the U.S. women. The U.S. women have been so dominant. They're getting the cameraman getting a little close-up shot of Sidney Crosby, and it looks like underneath he's wearing some old school shoulder pads there. Love when they wear it. That's it. Only 2 shots. Canada going cross-eyes trying to set up the one-timer. That one does not connect. Swiss going to bring this one down the ice. 20 shots for Canada now, 14 for Team Switzerland. Canada in their own zone. Henry, my pleasure. Going to bring it up. Here comes McDavid again. McDavid going to drop this one over. Here's a backhand right on, and a nice stop. Canada just flying in here now. Flying. Everybody's getting the feet moving. Harley getting really involved, which is good to see. Harley was one of those guys, again, the last time he played for Team Canada, I was like, really? That's who you bring? But he's kind of come across and fit in nicely. Crosby has gear from Bantam. I have not, and I don't know if I want to. Off the draw, that's going to come back. Here's a long shot, going to go just wide. Swinging around. Switzerland going to play this one back. Trying to step around is Doughty. Doughty going to play it up to the line. Canada coming in back for Doughty. That one is knocked away. Wilson diving, going after it. And here comes Switzerland. Over the line. Going to play this back for the one-timer. That doesn't connect. Doughty going to chip this ahead. Over to Wilson. Wilson, cross ice. Canada. Hagel. Oh, he takes a cross check up high on the back. Going to play this across Taves. Makar. All the way up. In for Hagel. Hagel for Wilson. That one is tipped just away from him. Swiss playing it around behind the net. 8 minutes to go here in period number 2. Let's go. Did anyone see there? No, I didn't. Was there really almost a fight in curling? I've never seen such a thing. That would be absolutely wild. All right, I'm going to have a little drink. Cheers, everybody. So McKinnon and McDavid getting to come together. Men with brooms. Oh, so good. Put together with tape and stitching. That's hysterical, taking care of business. That's really funny. Hey, Jeff, how's it going? Scotty, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. Canada off the draw, playing it around behind the net. Crosby getting put on the boards. Stone is there. Marner's in front of the net. Stone goes back to the point. Parenko with a wrist shot right into the glove. And Schmid with a nice save. The Swiss goaltender's playing some decent hockey right now. He's made some huge saves. Some very big saves. Ava Maria, how's it going? Oh, Canada's not bad. They're good. But I love what the National Hockey League players here in the Olympics, every nation is much improved by having that. So McKinnon in to take the draw. This is going to be one. Comes back to the point for Theodore. Theodore going to put it across. One-timer. That's going to go just wide. Picked up here along the boards. Celebrini tried to play it over to McDavid. McKinnon falls. Celebrini trying to cut it over. He has it in his feet, holding it along the boards. McDavid helping him out. Comes to Celebrini to McDavid. He can't pull the trigger. McDavid gets hauled down. Celebrini takes the puck. The referee has put the whistle away. They're letting a lot go right now. Letting a lot go. Wow. So McKinnon is having a word with the trainer as he heads over to the bench. 2 assists and 3 shots on goal for Nathan McKinnon. He is a big body player. Couple of points in a couple of games. Canada winning this one again, working the puck around the offensive zone. Down around behind the net, going over to the boards. Marner has it. Marner in his feet. Marner gives it away. And here comes Swiss. They're going to dump this one in. 500 sticks a year. Wouldn't believe me. There's a huge hit in the corner. A Swiss player going down hard. Good thing he doesn't have to pay for them, right? Back around Crosby. Going to knock this one out of the air. Here's a sharp angle shot. Comes over to the far side. Stone going to play it up to Crosby. Crosby, long pass. Marner going to take it to the skate. Plays it to the middle of the ice. And Canada able to just dump it in. They're going to go pick this one up. Ava Maria, I think you're in the wrong place. But please don't spam the chat. You're welcome to come in and trash talk. Just please don't spam the chat. Here they come again, digging in front. We don't mind trash talking at all. Just be respectful and don't spam. In over the line. Canada, Taves taking it away. Going to play this one back across. Hey, Chris. Suzuki has not scored yet. He'll go through at the next break. Unless the chat can bring you up to speed. Switzerland coming in over the line. Going to play this one back. Going to turn and work it up. Here comes Bennett. Bennett hits the line. Going to dump it in. It's knocked down. Canada trying to work through here. Sigenthaler going to take it away and play it up. Here's a long shot from the point. Goes just wide. Trying to take it off the boards. Work this one through. And we got a whistle. We got a whistle. No penalties. Just going to play it down. They're going to go to commercial break. All right. So your Canadian goal scorers, McDavid, Harley, and Celebrini, and it's Suter for Switzerland. It was a couple of nice goals. That is for sure. Canada's been playing really, really well. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Bodo, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. today. We appreciate you hanging out with us and having some fun here on the channel. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. If you haven't already, it's that little thumbs up over on YouTube. Hit that button. It is free to do. And of course, if you have not already subscribed to the channel, kindly hit that subscribe for us. We'd appreciate it so very, very much. Tomorrow morning, 10:40, we will be back with the women, and Sunday morning as well. So we'll be here both weekend mornings, enjoying some breakfast and calling some hockey the way it goes. Onyx, I am bringing you a Canadian win for Valentine's Day. Can't believe tomorrow's Valentine's Day already. I got to get something. I'm going to have to find a way of sneaking out at some point, maybe early in the morning, go get some stuff. We will see. But the good deals, it's really like the day after Valentine's Day. That's when you get the really good deals. Watching from Copacabana Beach. Welcome in Nelson, Canada all the way. Celebrini has scored in his first game in every league he's played. Really? Now that is an impressive stat. Very impressive stat. Isn't it advised? No, it is not. Playing this one around, or Petro or Shell. Hey, David, how's it going? Here comes the Swiss team again. Switzerland doing what they need to do. Up over the line, bringing it in. They're bringing it. They're playing hard. Canada hanging on to that 3-1 lead. 5 minutes to go here in period number 2. Hey, Jesse, how's it going? Watch for the Philippines. Yeah, I will do that in just a moment. Gonna play this one across, and there's an offside whistles. Tom Wilson getting in some pushing and shoving here with the Swiss captain. You can't do that. Roman Yossi mixing it up as Suzuki comes over as well. Roman Yossi and Tom Wilson. Little pushing and shoving. Of course, they're not going to drop the gloves here. There's going to be no fighting here. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. We appreciate it. Tiff P, thank you very much. And so the problem is, if you drop the gloves, if you fight, you are excused from the game. So nobody's going to drop the gloves. You're not going to get fighting here in Olympic hockey. You're just going to kind of grate your teeth, skate away, and hang on. The assists, McKinnon, Makar, McDavid, Wilson, Sven Argigetto, and Dean Kukin. All those are the assists from today's game. And, of course, on the Celebrini goal, McKinnon and Shea Theodore. So a couple assists for McKinnon today. Is Canada coming in, and we got a whistle. Elbowing call. We got another penalty. So the Swiss going to the box. Canada going to go to the power play again. Niederreiter with the elbow. Elbowing. You can't do that. You can't drop an elbow right in front of the bench. Coming up on Sanheim, and you know what? Considering everything else they have let go, I'm shocked they call this. If you're not calling half the other stuff, how do you call that? By the way, the referees today, Dan O'Rourke from Canada and Jan Herbik from Czechia. The referees, the linespersons, David Brisebois from Canada and Albert Arkest Jern from Denmark are the lines persons. So certainly Dan O'Rourke knows his way around a whistle. An NHL referee. So here we go. Canada on the power play. What do they got? Gonna win the draw. Makar over towards the boards. McKinnon playing this to McDavid. McDavid cycling around, playing it back to Makar with a quick shot. Comes off the boards. Reinhardt trying to get over there. McDavid chipping this over to Crosby. Crosby, he's looking. Sid the Kid going to play this to the corner. Back up to Crosby. Crosby plays this one across. Over to McDavid again. McDavid looking. Doesn't do it. McDavid cycling around. Playing this one down low between the legs. Gave it away. Tried to be fancy. Makar can hold this one, and this is going to come back. Content that it is officiated differently. Although we saw Austin Matthews get hit up high yesterday, No call on that one. McDavid was in a little bit of distress after taking a high shot. Not McDavid, excuse me, Matthews yesterday in the U.S. game. Here's McDavid to Crosby. Crosby to McCarr. Back to Crosby. Crosby with it. Crosby to McCarr for the one-timer and a glove save by Schmid. What a good save. What a nice save. Hey, Duckling, how's it going? Sharks Canada fan from Manchester. Welcome in. Sharks, good team. So much fun to watch this year. A lot of youngsters. No goalie fights. That's right. No Olympic goalie fights. That would certainly be a first. That would be funny. All right, off the draw. Canada going to win this one. Back to the point. 50 seconds to go on the power play. Putting it in the high slot. Little bump back here for Marner. Marner has it roll on him, and he loses it. Stone gets it back to Marner. Marner to the point for Theodore. Across. Here's a one-timer by Celebrini and a nice save again by Schmid. Wow. Hey, Kevin, what's going on? I've missed half the game with my online family. That's right, Kevin. Got to make sure those notifications are on. Make sure those notifications are enabled and that bell is rung so you never miss a thing. 2 shots now for Celebrini. Off the draw, comes back to the point. Theodore going to play this one across. Horvat in the middle of the ice. Bump pass comes to Celebrini. Hits the goalpost. Celebrini again. Can't pull the trigger. And this is coming all the way down the ice. Oh, hey, Randy, what's going on? Welcome in. Big move is Canada coming close. Celebrini coming close again. Up over the line is Marner. Marner going to get it back. Marner feeding it over. And again, Celebrini just missed. Marner should have went to San Jose. Him and Celebrini having a little bit of chemistry. Here comes Marner again to Celebrini. Celebrini playing this over to the far side for Devon Taves. He's going to shoot it up. It's tipped and goes just wide of the net. 2:27 to go here in the second period, and it's dumped all the way down. Goaltender out to play it. Comes to McCarr. His pass comes up to Suzuki. Going to shoot this one in. Schmid tries to stop it. It bumps away from him. Again, that puck around the boards behind the net is a dangerous area. Doughty is back, going to rip it around the boards. Canada Hagel playing this one up the middle, and the Swiss team going to pick this one up. That was a tap-in. It was right there. It was right there. This one is going to have no Randy. That's not something I'd like to do. That seems counterproductive. Going to chip this one up, bringing it out. Here they come into the zone. Cross ice pass. Suter. Going to give it away. Here comes Hagel. Going to go cross ice pass. Seth Jarvis bringing it up. Now I will say, well, I'll save it for intermission. 1:23 to go. Swiss cross ice pass trying to break it out. Reinhardt going to play this over. Here comes Bennett. Bennett trying to dance around. He gets it into the zone. Canada in here deep. Comes back to the point over to Parenko. Parenko, he shoots. They stopped it instead of tipping it, and they clear this one away. Bennett is racing back for it.
Last minute of play in this period.
Gotta still send it. Gotta still send it. Into the zone. Swiss bringing it right back out. Here's a 2-on-1. Swiss coming in. Hershey shooting and a nice save. Logan Thompson coming up with a good glove and a big seconds to go. Wow. Oh, that's okay, Kevin. That's okay. Big stop and a great save here. Getting that arm working quick. Canada coming close. Switzerland with an opportunity. Woo-wee. They're moving. They are moving. Kershav with a little toe drag before taking the shot. And Thompson, as he slides to his left, able to get that glove working with him before Parenko crashes into him. Fridays are quite exciting. 44 seconds to go here in period number 2. McKinnon has the stick down. This is going to come out. Taves going to play it around the boards. Going to chip this one out. Long pass deflected in, racing back out is Doughty. About 30 seconds to go. Doughty spins away from a hit. Swiss keeping this one in. Swiss working hard down low. McDavid coming back to help out. Little pick there. McCarr, he gets taken down. Referee letting him go. He's sitting on top of him. Instead of calling a penalty, the ref goes over and says, get off of him. How ridiculous is that? Kel McCarr gets a pick, and he gets shoved down on the back of the net and sat on. And instead of an interference penalty call, the referee goes over and says, you can't do that, get off. The buzzer's going to go. Period is going to come to an end. Canada still has the lead, 3-1. Unbelievable. Who lost audio? You lost audio? Hit the refresh. Wow, 3-1 Canada. Big time playing. All right, your goal scorers remain the same. In the second period, it was Malkin Celebrini. Hit the refresh. I don't know why. Mike is sound is fine on my side. Make sure you hit that refresh. No issues here. All right, so Celebrini, he has the goal from McKinnon and Shea Theodore. That was the only goal in that period. In the first period, Connor McDavid from Nathan McKinnon and Cal McCarr, Thomas Harley from McDavid and Tom Wilson, Suter from Sven and Dean Kukon. You're good. It glitched. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I was going to say all the signal, everything looks good on my side. So what I was going to say before we open a few more cards here and do another giveaway, the whole injury reserve, you know, Seth Jarvis, I understand. Seth Jarvis is a decent player. I know early on there was a big controversy about Connor Bedard not being selected to this team. And we understand Connor Bedard, he had the shoulder injury. He was out. So I understand removing him from that play, right? Removing him from the Olympic team. But as injuries came up and there's that opportunity to come in and take Connor Bedard back, I'd love to know the thought process of why Seth Jarvis was taken over Connor Bedard. Now, was it simply a positional decision? You know, who knows what that decision was, but I don't understand it. You know, there's a lot we don't understand. Like, I don't understand why Brad Marchand is not playing. He had an assist in the last game, was +1. He had a good game, but yet he was decided upon sitting here today. But that's okay, right? We're the armchair quarterbacks, the armchair general managers. We don't need to know what's going on. We just have to try and figure it out. Oh, I just saw that Seattle merch link is still going. Let me turn that off. For whoever watched the Super Bowl, man, Seattle, what a win. We knew that was coming, but let me turn that off. We don't need to drop that link. It shouldn't be continuing to go, so we'll get rid of that one. There we go. All right, let's open some more hockey cards. Their toughest game was the first game. They needed to get the other guy in for at least one game. Yeah, they gotta get somebody in for sure. Hey, the Lightning Bolt, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope Canada goes hard in the third. More goals. Got to get that goal differential too. Got to build up that goal differential. That could come into play in tie-break scenarios. So always good to know. One last peek over at the women, the U.S. women. It's the end of the second period. They're up 6-0 now over Italy. 6-0 over Italy. So they are crushing it. Team USA. No shocker there. Just playing absolutely tremendous hockey. All right, let's open up a couple more packs of these Tim Hortons hockey cards, and we're going to give some more away. I've already given away one set. We're going to give away a little bit more. Let's see what we do. Looking for the Sidney Crosby golden goal autograph card. Man, wouldn't that be special? All right, we got a Marty St. Louis. We got a Ray Bourque, Northern Stars, Ray Bourque. We've got a bunch of Northern Stars today. And a Matt Barzal. I'm a big Matt Barzal fan. I kind of feel like he gets a raw deal, though. Afsel, how's it going? Manzilli hockey players are doing great. They have been doing really, really good. Hey, Breezy, what's up? Women are crazy good. They certainly are. They certainly are. And I'll be honest, as much as I want the Canadian women to win, I really think the U.S. women are good. Oh, I got something good. All right, we got a Matt Duchesne. And then we got this one. Look at this. I need to get a sleeve. Hang on. Hang on. I got to get a sleeve. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I wasn't expecting to hit one of these. This might be going up. Oh, man. I got to decide. Let me get a case for this as well. Careful. Go in here. Careful. Careful. Hang on. Got to get a case. Got to get a case. Okay. All right. Put this away and then I'll show you. I'm trying to be so careful here. There we go. All right. So these are some of the rarer cards. I don't know how many are in a box, but we got the Maple Leaf Immortals. Maple Leaf Immortals. This is the first one I've gotten. It's the Connor McDavid Maple Leaf Immortals. So very rare card, Connor McDavid Maple Leaf Immortals. Very, very cool. Outside of the autograph cards, the Immortal cards are the ones you want to get. Wow, that is cool. Very cool. You're going to say you got, no, the Crosby one would just be a little redemption. It would be a redemption thing. It's pretty amazing. Canadian who was at school watching the game in class and now on the bus watching the live stream. There you go, Lightning Bolt. That's cool. They let you watch it at school. That is very cool. I've heard a couple of my boys, they've been telling me they've had it on at recess and lunch and stuff. So that's cool. Yeah, it's pretty good. Immortals, Maple Leaf Immortals, Connor McDavid. This one will not be giving away. I will check the, I'll have to check the value. I mean, the Tim Horton stuff, usually it doesn't, doesn't go for huge value, but that is a nice card. Let's actually check right now. Let's see. Tim Hortons, Maple Leaf, Immortals, Connor McDavid. Let's see. Let's see what we get. Hopefully it comes up something big. That would be exciting. Connor McDavid. That's like $50. Oh, there we go. $100. Yeah, we'll take it. Okay. It's a good find. I mean, I don't know if those are true prices. Let's do this. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. We'll take it. Looks like this person has it $85 on side, $120. Okay, let's go to sold. Sorry, I shouldn't be doing this while on the stream, but I got to check, right? I got to check. Do we have any that have actually sold? 85. Okay, so there we go. About 85 to $100. Hey, we'll take that. We'll take that all day long. I don't want to win if I don't get that card. Yeah, around 100, we'll take that. Tell me what you have. A Hab player card. I got lots of Montreal cards. Is there anybody particular? But that's a good one. All right, we got two more packs to go. I don't think we're gonna top that unless we get an autograph one. That would be pretty cool. Elite card energy. Elite, yeah, no, that would be pretty good. I do have my Connor McDavid is actually my best card I have. I have a Connor McDavid Young Guns card graded 9.5. It's a good pickup. Oh, and we follow it up. We followed up with the duos, the Mark Scheifele, Josh Morrissey duos. There we go. That's pretty cool too. Those are good. I like the duos. Doesn't have nearly the same value as that Maple Leaf Immortals. That's pretty good. Wow, we're getting some good hits today. All right, Randy, I'll take a look. I will take a look after the stream. Hey, Yogi, how's it going? I want Canada to win. Canada to take it home. We want to see it. We want to see it. McDavid's better than Nylander. 100%. 100%. All right, let's go. Last pack. Do we get anything good here? Thomas Chabot, Eric Lindros, and Jordan Binnington. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So what are we going to throw in? What are we going to throw in? Who's a good player here? Let's go Carey Price. Carey Price, an Olympic champion. Carey Price did some big things for Team Canada. So we're going to add Carey Price in with this lot that we're going to give away in the next period. Again, coming up, a bunch of the gold medal insert cards. Steve Yzerman, Joe Sakic, Marty St. Louis, Anna Renee Desbiens, Brent Clark, and Carey Price is what we're going to give away coming up in the third period. Carey Price, nothing gets by the Canadian wall. Oh, he was so good. Carey Price was just incredible. And it's such a bad end to his story, right? Such a bad end to his story. Take care of it. So there's two Maple Leaf Immortals per box. Ooh, so I should have one more in there. I like it. Tommy, your son pulled the Sidney Crosby redemption this morning. That's crazy. That is crazy. Do you think McKinnon, Crosby, and Reinhart going to score before it's over? All three of them? No, I don't think all three of them will score before it's over. If I had to pick one of those three, I'd probably say McKinnon. Per boxers at random. So usually there's so many of certain cards in each box. Like for example, if you buy a hobby box, you're going to get 6 Young Guns approximately. But I don't know what these Tim Horton boxes are, what the calculations are. Pull the Charizard. No, not a Charizard. Just again, the Maple Leaf Immortals, Connor McDavid. So a doozy there. Big Connor Mac. Too bad they're not numbered though. That would be cool. I like the numbered cards. They're pretty sweet. He called your name Onyx for a check. Gumdrop is playing with Onyx's heart. I love it. All right. Again, thanks everybody for hanging in. I hope you're enjoying today's coverage. We got 2 more games coming up this weekend, Saturday and Sunday mornings. So spend your Valentine's morning with us. Don't go to brunch. Forget brunch. Do dinner instead. Tell your significant other, no, we got a hockey game. It's quarterfinals tomorrow morning. We got to watch that. But if it's a losing battle and you have to go for brunch and you're going to have your phone out or you're going to do something, what I suggest is put the phone in the pocket, put the earbud, in the hand, and you just kind of sit like this. Oh, I'm so tired. It was a late night, and you listen along. I'm not giving anybody permission to watch at brunch. If you get busted, it's not my fault. At Sam's house for dinner. Hey, Gumdrop, you're welcome to come over. I'm not cooking, though. Are you asking me out on a date, Sam? I don't know. Kevin, Carey, imagine him today in the Habs in the Olympics. Oh, he'd be so good. I mean, Carey Price is just so unfortunate. Those knee injuries really can mess you up, and it's just such a shame. What's going on? Why so long? Evan, how's it going? We're having a good time here tonight, waiting for period number 3. Waiting for period number 3 to come back up. Want to see Canada kind of get some goals here, extend, again, that goal differential. Need to see it. Randy, it is my pleasure. Thank you so much for tuning in. They absolutely can score more. That is for sure. They've been coming close. They've been dancing all around the net. So they are right there. Need to see them put it in. All right. If your date asks, just tell her it's a hearing. Exactly. Well, Onyx, the new earbuds, they do have like a hearing aid mode where you can use them as a hearing assistance. Thank you so much for sharing out the stream. I appreciate that. Actually, if you have the earbuds Pro, they actually can do a hearing test and tell you if you have any loss of hearing. Except if you do that test and then your significant other asks you the results, you're in trouble if it tells you have no hearing loss. Will McKinnon score? So I think McKinnon certainly has really good chance of scoring. They've moved him up to the top line. When the game started, McDavid and Celebrini were playing with Wilson. Wilson has moved down, and McKinnon was moved up. Now, will it be that way in the third? We'll have to see. But in that second period, Celebrini and McDavid were playing with McKinnon. And boy, that is just an absolutely lethal line. So you would expect to see some more points coming from that top squad. And again, I'm thinking McKinnon's going to be the guy who puts it in. Total points more than 6. Ooh, that means we got to get at least. So can it be? Is it 6 or more, or does it have to be more than 6? If it has to be more than 6, it means you need 3 goals. So it's 6.5. So you actually need 7 goals. If it's 6.5, it means you need 7 goals. Ooh, we're at 4 right now. Are we gonna get 3 more goals? I don't know. The way Swiss is playing right now, and the way Schmid, the goaltender, is playing, I don't know if there's more than 3 goals to come. So that's going to be that is going to be a tough one. I'm surprised Crosby didn't score. Oh, that breakaway. Crosby was right there. He was so close. Dave says McDavid's getting 2 in the third. Oh man, can we get a McDavid trick? That would be pretty sweet. That would be pretty awesome to see. But you know, the one thing we love about the Olympics, and I know a lot of people were upset that there's no All-Star game, and let's be real, the way the All-Star games have been playing as of late, the 3-on-3 kind of tournament, it was cool the first year, and then I want it to go back to the way it used to be. Listen, back in the day when you had the Campbell's Conference versus Princess of Wales, was so good. I want to see that, the kind of the East versus West, back to that old kind of conference versus conference All-Star game. I didn't like the 3-on-3 tournament. The Four Nations was cool. That was really, really cool how they did it. And I know they want to do more of that every now and then. So I think that would be super cool. And they played hard. I kind of thought, for the Four Nations, it would be similar to an All-Star game with a little bit of lack of defense and whatnot, but no way. Those games were intense. So if they keep doing that, I'm okay with it. But I want us to go back to your classic All-Star format and put something on the line so these guys can play. So I know people were upset that there's no kind of All-Star game this year, but this is cool, right? This is like an All-Star week. KSC, it is intermission. Intermission is just about done. They're just about ready to come back for period number 3. Canada up 3-1, and they're going to look to extend that lead even more. Coming up, by the way, talking about All-Star games, it's the NBA All-Star festivities this weekend with the Skills, followed by the All-Star game coming up on Sunday. I'll probably put it on. Mark, I might watch a little bit of it, but it's not as exciting as it used to be. The NBA All-Star game has become the biggest joke on the face of the planet. It's not even a challenge. Chris Paul retired, that's right. Traded to the Raptors. The Raptors waived him, and he announced his retirement. All right, forget about the NBA. It's international ice hockey. Canada, Switzerland, third period. Puck is dropped. Here we go. Play is underway. Switz has it in their own zone. Let's see how this one plays out. Plus, giveaway coming up in just a little bit. So if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button for us. This coming in over the line. Trying to pick it up. Siegenthaler trying to take it away as he came together with the Canadian defender. And Canada gets it all the way down the ice. Roman Josi setting it up here for Switzerland. Josi taking a look up ice. Josi working it far side. Swiss hits the red line. Going to dump this one in. Crowd is getting loud again. They're clearly back in Team Switzerland here today. In the corner, Doughty is in there. McKinnon is waiting. Harley is in there. Puck is going to come free. Swiss bringing it to the line. Going to play it across. And they're just going to shoot it wide of the net, hoping to get something. Karam kick off those end boards. It did not. Back over again. Suter trying to come for it. McKinnon takes it away from him, plays this ahead. Celebrini tipping it through, and he's chasing it down. Good hustle there. Siegenthaler picking it up. McKinnon waiting. Puck is going to come back all over the line. Everybody's switching up. Back to Celebrini, who plays this one in. Schmid going to hold it up, get his team organized, and here comes the Swiss. Up over the line, a little flip pass, dumping this one in. Riat couldn't get it deep. He's going to try again. Riat now sending it down deep. Thompson coming out, playing this one around, gives it away. Canada coming back to pick up the loose puck. Parenko playing it around to Theodore. His pass is almost given away as Riat was there. Riat having a heck of a shift. Taking it away again. Here comes the Swiss over the line. Kurashev playing it around behind the net. Canada, Parenko steals it. Going to play it off the boards. Bennett going to help it come out. Picked up. Here comes Canada, turning the corner, shooting right on. And a nice save by Schmid. Again, Seth Jarvis. Little pick up of speed. He comes flying through. Let's go, Canada. That's right. Big time pickup. He just came, turned around the corner, had an opening. He pulled him off the goalpost. Went from backhand to forehand, but couldn't reach back around to tuck it behind Schmid. Canada face off to the right-hand side. Really good hustle, good shift. Jarvis only played 8 shifts today, 4 minutes, 44 seconds on ice. Playing it back to the point, over to Tays. Tays sending it towards the net. Kind of hit Wilson, got tied up. And again, the Swiss going to play this down the ice. McCarr. He's shaking off his man, going to bank it off the boards. Here comes Hagel. Hagel can't control it, turning the other way, and that's taken away by Doughty. Doughty going to play, or not Doughty, excuse me, Cale McCarr. McCarr going to play this one all the way down the ice. Yossi back to get it, circles it around before taking a bump. Swiss going to play this one up, long pass, and this is going to be an icing call on Team Switzerland, so back to their own zone. Hey, Sventos, how's it going? Welcome in. McCarr is so good. He is so good. So shots continue to grow. Canada continuing to put the pressure on. 28 shots now to 16. Switzerland setting it up off the face-off. Going to bring it into the zone. Yossi rotating this one around. Heeshauer walking into the corner, trying to jam it. Hits the side of the net. Still there. Picked up by Stone. Stone, he's going to flip this one out. And here comes Crosby. Crosby cycling away. Crosby reverses for Marner. Marner, he's working. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Noah, thank you for hitting it. Welcome in. Here's Doughty. Little shot. Shot gets blocked. Marner's got a stick in his skate blade. He got tripped up. And they're still playing on. Going to play it off the boards. Marner leaving it for Crosby. Crosby and Marner coming up. Crosby shooting, taking it off the chest to Schmid. Nice save. Marner taking his man out. Back to the D side. Long pass up. Canada trying to get in. Pass to the point. Misses, so they're going to reverse. Shea Theodore going to bring this one all the way back again. Here comes McDavid. McDavid trying to turn the corner, sending it in. That is going to be knocked away. 4 minutes gone here in this third period. Sanheim with a long shot. That one sails wide. Swiss trying to dump this one all the way down the ice. Sanheim going to pick it out of the air. Right back into the zone. Here comes Canada. Canada, McKinnon. He's driving one hand on the stick. Racing to pick this one up. Swiss going to get there first. McKinnon takes his man down. Kurashev knocked down. Celebrini to Tays. Tays shooting way wide. Had Connor McDavid far side back door. Couldn't get him the puck. Let's go. Oh, I know, Luke. It drives me nuts. This is going to come to the line. Holding it in. Swiss doing a nice job working it up. Face-off dot with a shot. That one sails high and over the net. Big collision. Big hit there. Celebrini goes down hard. Picking up by McCarr. Celebrini headed over to the bench. Churikov with a massive hit on Celebrini. Sam Bennett going to keep this one in. Gets it to Reinhardt. Reinhardt trying to go up over the blocker. That one is stopped. Reinhardt playing this back up top to the line. Sending it across. Doughty, long shot. That one hits a leg, goes to the corner. Switzerland again, trying to bring this one free. Lost the puck for a minute. Bennett coming in, trying to lay a hit. Swiss, near side of the ice. Pull up. Cross ice pass. Jarvis trying to intercept. He can't do it. Back to the line. Swiss to the middle. Coming up. Here's a long shot. Fiala knocked down in front. Loose puck. Loose puck. Canada, Sam Bennett is going to pick this one up. He's going to try and flip it up to get it out of the zone. And Jarvis can't come up with it. He's going to go to the bench. Everybody's switching up now. Switzerland putting the pressure. The Go Swiss Go chance breaking out here. At least that's what it sounds like. Daddy going to reverse it around. Wilson has it hop over his stick. Comes to Horvat. Horvat with some speed going to roll it in. Siegenthaler gets in his way. Going to play it around past Hagel. Swiss over on the far side of the ice. Bringing it back across near side. With speed with a shot. That one is blocked. Another shot gets blocked. Good defensive effort here by this line. Hagel going to come away with it. Hits the red line, dumps it in. These guys are going to go change it up. Horvat coming in, though, on the forecheck. Wilson, he's going to hang on to it, gets pushed into the boards. Swiss going to take it away. Here comes Switzerland through the neutral zone. Four of them coming in. Canada breaks it up. Niederreiter shoots. He hits the crossbar. Back to Niederreiter again. He shoots and a blocker save. And again, we got a Swiss player riding the back of Tom Wilson in the crease. And Wilson's helmet comes off. He's got to go to the bench. Wilson is not the guy you want to do that to. Unbelievable. Again, the referees putting their whistles in their pockets. And it's going to be an icing call on Canada. Draisaitl looks real good. Unbelievable. Mason McTavish is Canadian. He plays on, well, he's not on this Canadian team, but he played on Canada in the juniors. Big hit. And I believe he played there in a tournament at the end of last season as well, if I'm not mistaken. Stone is chasing this one down, coming in after it. Stone going to win that battle along the board. Stone going to bank it off. He's going to keep this one down low. Over, Taves is here. Taves going to put it around. Marner curling towards the front of the net. Can't get it. Back over to Taves. Taves to Stone. Stone to Crosby. Crosby with it, leaving it to Taves. Taves goes cross ice to McCarr. McCarr to Marner in the middle. Marner shooting. They score! Oh, what a pass. And it's Sidney Crosby, I believe, gets the deflection. Oh, what a goal, what a play, and what a nice tip. Whoa, Mitch Marner. So let's see the replay. Was it Stone or Crosby who got the tip here? I think this is Who was it? It is Crosby. Crosby stick down, going to the net. He had Stone and Crosby there. Marner, this is a pass all the way through. Crosby stick down. Sidney Crosby picks up the goal. Mitch Marner with a beauty pass. Another beauty pass. Unbelievable. Crosby's 6th Olympic goal from Marner and McCarr. Way to go, Sid, the not so much a kid anymore. Here comes McDavid. McDavid, he's flying down. McDavid stops. Feathers it over. Here's a shot. That one gets ripped just wide. Sanheim coming close. Celebrini goes down over on the far side. Swiss are setting it up, looking to work this one forward. Mitch Marner with another excellent pass. 4-1 Canada now. Now we're talking. Right now we are talking. Canada has it again. Going to play it back. 11:48 to go here in period number 3. Yeah, always good to see Crosby pick one up. Always good to see it. Hey, Dean, how's it going? Jay, what's up? Dropping the beers. Cheers for the kid. Canada over on the near side. Going to work this one across. All the way down the ice. Canada racing. No icing. Going to get waved off. Big collision there behind the net. Jarvis and Bennett crashing in, doing a good job. Bennett playing it to the corner. He's going to get it over to Jarvis. Jarvis can't control. Jarvis still battling here along the boards. It's finally going to squeak out. Switzerland's been playing a good game, but Canada's slowly been running away with it. 32 shots now for Canada, 19 for Switzerland. Theodore going to back this one up for Canada. Going to play it across. Hey, Wayne, how's it going? Alex Marner is playing well. Sending it across. No connection there. All the way back. Listen, Marner is a guy, excuse me, he's going to get you 100-plus points a season. In and around 100 points for Marner. So, no doubt, he's a great player in the regular season. Swiss bring it back into the Canadian zone. Wilson trying to get this one out. Sanheim there. It's going to go around behind the net. Having some trouble reversing it up. A little bit of an early hit there on Hagel. In Canada, just going to flip this one out. This coming all the way down the ice. This has been a much more physical game than I was anticipating it being. So Swiss going to hold up behind their own net. Going to start the rush as we approach the 10-minute mark. Halfway through period number 3. Let's go. Quick shot right on and a nice save. All right, let's do our second giveaways. We're going to give away some of these hockey cards. So are they going to a commercial break? Yes, they are. Perfect timing. So we're going to do it much as the same. So I'm going to count to 3. All you got to do is drop in some emojis, and we're going to have the system select one to pick who our winner is. Makara's or Coffee Now McKinnon all wrapped up into one. Jay, it's hard to argue that. It's hard to argue that. Top 5 depends what area you are in. All right. So 3, 2, 1. Drop those emojis. Put those emojis in. And do me a favor. Make sure you are subscribed. We like a lucky subscriber to come away with the win, but it is open to everybody. So drop those emojis in and you will get your chance to win. Again, we're going to give it away to somebody who lives in Canada. Hopefully, if you live in Canada, we'll be able to mail it out to you. If you live abroad, it might be a little harder to get it to you, but you can certainly enter anyways for the fun of it. All right, it's coming in now. We're just waiting for one name to be captured. And stop. There we go. Okay, hang on. I got to write this down before it goes away. All right, there it is. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. All right, congratulations goes to John Williams. Congratulations, John Williams. You are the winner of the second little giveaway. Sarah dropping the avocados in. Welcoming it again. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. Kristen, thank you very much. More giveaways to come, but John Williams, congratulations. You are the winner of that one. They're back from commercial break. John, send me an email and I'll get your info so we can get those cards out to you. Quick shot is going to be grabbed and held. So congrats to both our winners here today. We'll have more giveaways to come, including but not limited to more hockey cards, more gift cards, channel memberships, all kinds of fun stuff. We're even going to have some merch giveaways coming up as well. All right, off the draw. Canada going to come away with this one. We got a Canadian player down right off the draw. The camera pans around. It's going to be a nice and call. So this coming right back up. So again, thank you everybody for dropping those in. Congratulations, John Williams. Mods, if you wouldn't mind dropping the email in again, just for John, we would appreciate that. So we have 9:40 to go. 9:40 to go here in period number 3. Canada up 4-1. Nice, Chris. Sending it around. Canada trying to get out of their own zone. Swiss doing a good job hanging on to this puck. Swiss coming away from Heischer. Coming through the middle, and the goaltender going to play it over to McDavid. Yates clears it all the way down the ice. Celebrini is racing back to get it. Celebrini in on the forecheck. Working. Oh, takes him down. Now the referee is going to put his arm up. Swiss are going to a power play. Canada touches up. Canada. Celebrini going to go to the box. We got a penalty. David coming in with that subscribe. David, thank you so very much. So Celebrini was trying to throw a hit, trying to be physical, and gets a stick out on Moser. And Moser goes down. So with 9:13 to go, Swiss go to the power play. Celebrini, he's having a decent game. He's having a great start to this tournament. Awesome. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it. Congratulations. Dual citizenship. Ah, gotcha. This is going to be sent all the way down. And the story with Brett Hull was an interesting one. He wanted to play for Canada, and they didn't have room. And he went over and played for US and been there ever since. Hey, Ed, how's it going? A Swiss comes right back down. Game's been going well so far. Hey, Zach. Canada's fourth goal was Sidney Crosby, the captain. Here's a big blast from Yossi. Loose puck is there. Oh, great save. Another great save as the Canada's netminder, Logan Thompson, comes up with a couple big blind stops. River, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. This coming across. Canada, shorthanded. Breakaway. Stone shooting. Great save by Schmidt. Oh, big breakaway stop. That's two breakaway stops he's had. Unbelievable. Swiss coming right back in. He's sure getting grinded along the boards. He goes down. Harley is working here. Physicality is definitely picking up. Go, Canada, go. Let's see it flood that chat. Go, Canada, go. Canada shorthanded for 43 more seconds. Marner coming in, eating up some seconds here on the clock. Here comes Timo Meier. Going to bring it up out of the Canadian zone. They're going to work in. Riat with it now. Riat dropping it back to the point. Back up to Riat. Down low, Meier coming across. Loose puck, Kurashev playing it over. Taking a look. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. D3 for D. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Welcome to the community. Cross ice. Here's a big blast. Big shot blocked by Sanheim. He didn't see where it was. It was under him. Back to the line. 5 seconds to go in the power play. Another long shot. That one sails wide. Power play has expired. Back to 5-on-5 even strength. Puck comes around the board. Celebrini back on the ice. He's racing down for it. Celebrini coming around behind. Staying away from those corners. Celebrini gets it over to McDavid. What a move. Rebound. Scores. Canada. Big dog. Nate McKinnon. Big hustle. Big work by the Canadians. Celebrini. In there working hard. Working real hard in a big scramble in front. McKinnon's going to get credit for it. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. 5-1 Canada. McDavid with a sweet dangle in front. Has everybody there. Loose puck. Goes to the big dog. Nate McKinnon buries it. That was pretty. That was pretty. 5-1 Canada. Wow. Canada has this one back. McDavid and Celebrini picking up the assist. Unbelievable. That's going to be an icing call. This line is connecting. Crosby, a goal today. McKinnon, he's looking fierce today. McDavid, a couple of assists. McKinnon, a couple of assists. Celebrini, they haven't awarded him the assist yet here on the score sheet, but that should be coming. That one's going to go at a play. Unreal. Unreal. They're going to go to commercial break. So Crosby has a goal on a shot on net McKinnon, he's got a goal, 2 assists today. 1 shot on net. McDavid, a goal and 2 assists. Harley's got a goal. Celebrini, a goal. He's just been so good. Still waiting for his assist to show up here. Theodore and Wilson picking up some points. Marner with a point. Cale Makar with some points. Canada is looking real good. Real good. When you look at just this list of goal scorers, it's funny. It's like, which one of these doesn't belong? Connor McDavid, Thomas Harley, Celebrini, Crosby, McKinnon. How does Thomas Harley end up with the goal? But holy smokes, so good for these guys. They are cooking right now. And Suter, of course, P. Suter, the lone goal for Switzerland. 35 shots now for Canada, 24 for Switzerland. So Canada pulling away, but it's close, right? It is close. Mark, Reinhardt he's had a couple looks, but not great scoring chances. Hasn't had great scoring chances, but he looks good. Manshear says hot dog. He's a hot dog. That was a good play. It was a good play for sure. Everybody went to McDavid as he kind of walked out of that corner. Sean, thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate it. Welcome into the community. Thank you, everybody, for hitting that subscribe and being part of what we do. We'll be back tomorrow morning, early morning matchup. It's the women. Canada, some quarterfinal action. That's going to be a fun game. Canada versus Germany, 10:40. We'll get that one scheduled tonight. And then Sunday morning, Canada is in action yet again. That'll close out the weekend. Whew. Olympic hockey, international hockey, just so good. Off the draw, Canada comes away with that little flip pass, trying to spring a break right off the draw. That one doesn't connect. Swiss putting it right back in. 6.5 minutes to go. 6.5 minutes to go. JD, what's going on? McKinnon just scored off a rebound from McDavid's shot. He's unreal. He has such a good hockey vision. 10:40 a.m. That's right. Eastern time. 10:40 Eastern time. Nathan McKinnon did score. He did. Jazz. He is. He did. Harley going to bring this one in. He's going to dump it in. Back around at the side. Round robin has proven to be easy for both our hockey teams. Yes, and that's to be expected, I think, at least right now. Fiala going to bring it up for the Swiss, going to dump it in the zone. Parenko going back after it, tried to play it over. Canada gets it to the line. It does come out, so Swiss going to have to back up and get it. Yeah, it'll be an early start. Got a huge payout if Reinhardt scores. Ooh. Good luck. Like I said, he's had some chances, but not great. We'll see if he gets an opportunity for you. This is going to be deflected up and at a play. So good hustle, good hustle. Hey, Felix, what's going on? Welcome in. Felix, thank you for the heart. I appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody. Again, make sure you're hitting those likes, hit the follow or subscribe. We appreciate you all so much. Having a good time here for Olympic hockey, and it's hard to believe baseball season is back. Next weekend, the Blue Jays kick off spring training. Lisa, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Welcome into the community. Elena, how's it going? It was McDavid, Harley, Celebrini, Crosby, and McKinnon, the 5 goals for Canada. That's a power play right there. So those are your goal scorers tonight. And yeah, baseball, 2 games, Blue Jays next weekend, 1 o'clock, so early afternoon games. I would love to be able to do some baseball, but it depends on what time Olympic hockey is on, because I believe next weekend is the gold medal games. I believe next weekend is the end of the hockey tournament. So let's do a little mic check here. See what's going on next weekend. The bronze medal game will be at 2:40 on Saturday, and the gold medal game will be Sunday morning at 8:10 a.m. So Saturday the 21st, bronze medal game at 4:40. It'll be an afternoon game for the bronze medal game, and the gold medal game will be 8:10 Sunday morning. So maybe we'll be able to get some Blue Jay games in there after all. We'll have to see how the cookie crumbles and how it all plays out. All right, back from commercial break. Let's go. Swiss going to bring it up. 5:15 to go here in period number 3. Canada with a good commanding 5-1 lead. Swiss with a shot. That one's going to go just wide. I love the Jays, but I'd rather watch Olympics hockey than preseason. Absolutely, Felix. Absolutely. He's getting ready for Sweden in the semifinals on Monday. That'll be a good one, Jeff. Here's a backhand over the shoulder. Switzerland bringing this one in, working around. David, how's it going? Let's go. Let's do it. Digging across, back to the line. Here's a long shot, looking for deflection in front. Not there. Canada takes it away. They're just going to pick this one up. Marner sending it down the ice, alley-oop style. Gumdrop. Playing it up around Canada, just outside of their own line. McDavid playing with it in his feet. Going to get it over to the far side. Dumped in. Celebrini coming over, trying to cut it off. He can't, but McDavid can. McDavid going to play it around in the corner over for McKinnon. McKinnon cross ice to the point. Here's a long shot right on. Knocked down. McDavid trying to get a stick on it. Celebrini there helping out as well. Playing at the side of the net. Back to the line. Here's Theodore. Going to get over to Sanheim. Sanheim bringing this one down low. Sanheim gets pushed off the puck. And Swiss going to bring it up. Kurashev bobbled it there. They're going to play it back. And Swiss going to set it up. Under 4 minutes to go now. Here comes the Swiss team, flipping it up through the middle. Doughty knocking it down, going to play it off the boards to the blue line. Comes out, Hagel can't control it. Switzerland, they're going to dump it right back in. Canada, getting things organized. No, Jesse, at this point, I don't think either will score, to be honest with you. Hagel going to dump this one in. Looks like Canada has really pulled their pressure back a little bit. They're just kind of playing slow right now. Here's Hagel. Hagel in the corner. He's working with it, just eating up some clock right now. 3:10 to go. Swiss going to pull it out of the corner. Going to work it over on the far side, playing this one cross. Up over the line. Swiss coming right through, and Brad Marchand is supposed to return to the lineup this weekend. Looks like Kevin Fiala went down. Kevin Fiala's in some serious discomfort. Looks like we got an injury here. Roman Josi wants a penalty. Fiala's lying down on all fours trying to get up. Roman Josi talking to the official. I think it was Tom Wilson that came to Kevin Fiala, and they're calling for the trainer. You hate to see in a 5-1 game with 2:50 left to go, somebody getting injured, and he's in some serious discomfort. They want a stretcher. They're calling for a stretcher. Oh, my goodness. Kevin Fiala, who's a good, solid hockey player, they're calling for a stretcher, and they're going to have to help him off the ice. He's in some serious agony right now. Yeah, call me. It's going to be a good one. So, yikes. You hate to see this. You hate to see this so much at this point in time. Man, our thoughts are with Kevin Fiala. Oh, he's just lying there. He is not moved. The stretcher has come off. His left leg is turned outwards. And ay. So, so Team Canada, they just watched the video on the replay on the iPad, and they're all grimacing and turning it around. They haven't showed us a replay here on TV. And Mike Johnson, who's beside the benches, just said, watching Canada's reaction to watching that replay, this is bad. This is really nasty. So they're still trying to get him up. No, he's on Team Switzerland. Jesse, thank you for hitting that subscribe. Oh, you hate to see this. Kevin Fiala is so good. This is so unfortunate. So they're still trying to figure out how to get him off the ice. So tomorrow, while we have a moment here, and this is so unfortunate. tomorrow, Canada plays Germany. That game's going to be 10:40 in the morning. And then on Sunday morning, Canada will play France, also at 10:40 in the morning. So a couple of morning games over the next couple of days for us. But this is with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the third period. This is horrible. Now I don't know, Duke. I don't know if Tom Wilson was being dirty here. We know Tom Wilson was kind of tied up. Okay, here's a replay here coming over the line. And this was an innocent play. Nothing malicious here. Kevin Fiala, they just turned around, kind of got in a scissor situation. They kind of just turned and ran into each other. It was not dirty contact at all. I don't think this was a dirty play at all. It was a missed hit, no intent to injure. He was going to put him in the boards. They kind of just turned into each other, and the legs kind of scissored together, right? The legs kind of scissored, and when they turned and went down, his leg just turned awkwardly. So, when you hear it's Tom Wilson, the first thought is that dirty son of a gun went to knock him out. But no, that was completely innocent. A hockey play. They just got tangled up, and it's very, very unfortunate. Yeah, Scotty, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell because the leg went under him. I don't think it's necessarily a broken leg, but I'm thinking it could be a knee or a hip would be, the way they went down as well. But they put him on the stretcher on his stomach. So they're isolating that leg. They're isolating that knee. So it is definitely, this is definitely a serious injury. And our thoughts are with Kevin Fiala for sure. I mean, forget about the Olympics. His NHL season is in jeopardy here. And Kevin Fiala, 29 years of age, is a really solid hockey player. And they've put him on the stretcher on his stomach and isolated that knee. So it's a very unfortunate way to, end what's been an exciting hockey game. Yeah, Elena, you absolutely hate to see it happen. But it was a clean play. It was a clean play, and I'm sure social media is going to be buzzing. Oh, Tom Wilson, that scumbag. Oh, Tom Wilson did it intentionally. No, it was a good hockey play. It just happened to collide like that. Yeah, it is potentially season ending for sure, right? Wow. All right, they're going to play this one out. Thanks everybody for being really respectful. We appreciate that. You hate to see these things happen. And yeah, regardless, I mean, if best case scenario, it's like a torn ACL or something, that's, you're 4 months, 6 months. If it's a broken leg, he's out. I don't see, unless it's just a dislocation or something like that. That could be an easy fix, but yeah, face down on the stretcher is not good. Scotty going with the hip could be. And hopefully it's a dislocation would be best case scenario, right? So this is coming along. Team Canada plays Germany, Brad. Germany tomorrow morning for the women. Canada has this one in the Swiss zone. Going to play this one back to the line. Going to send it down low in the middle. Centering attempt. That one is knocked away. 2:10 to go. 2:10 to go here. Canada working this one. It was, Jake, it was Kevin Fiala on Switzerland. Kevin Fiala. Yeah, it's Wilson has cleaned up his act. He's been playing much better hockey, and he's all of a sudden he's scoring goals, right? He's getting points. He's still a tough guy. He can still punish you, but he is playing much better. For your excellent play. Oh, Max, it is my pleasure. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. I love the physical play of the NHL, but the best on best Olympic Games is telling you pure talent show. Jeff, it really is. It really is. And bringing in the NHL players makes all the nations stronger. Canada, US are going to be strong regardless. Here comes Swiss coming in. Here's a shot. But, you bring it in. Switzerland, all of a sudden, they got some talent. Germany's got talent. All these teams get some talent. It was a scary hit. That's for sure. So setting it up. 1:10 to go. 1:10 to go. Canada just slowly playing this one down, trying to chip it in the line. Sam Bennett was trying to bobble it there in the neutral zone. The hitting has very much subsided. No real contact along the boards to finish this one off. Roman Josi trying to take it away from Horvat, sending it across with a long shot. That one is deflected wide. 40 seconds to go. Jarvis is right there. Puck doesn't come over to him. Canada's keeping their stars off the ice right now. They don't want to risk any potential injury. Sanheim with it, gonna play this one ahead. Canada just flipping it across over to Bennett. 23 seconds to go. Bennett to Jarvis, just kicks this one in the corner. Bennett coming over again and knock it down. Plays it around behind the net. 14 seconds to go. Canada's gonna hang on to win this one. 8 seconds to go. First time watching from Ohio. Gotta say, really enjoy myself. Oh, J-Rock, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate the kind words. Thanks for being here. As Canada takes the victory. Canada with a win, which we expected, over the Swiss team. The Swiss team played a good game. The Swiss team played a decent game. That is for sure. Ollie, thank you for the follow. Thanks, everybody, for the follows and the subscribes today. Dave, yeah, no surprise, right? No surprise. Let's go, Canada. Good game. Let's run through the goal scorers real quick before we wrap up today. Jeffrey doing both tomorrow. Which other one tomorrow? We got Canada, Germany. Are you talking Finland, Switzerland tomorrow? I don't think so. But we got Canada, Germany tomorrow morning. We'll set that one up later. Here are your goal scorers. Started off Connor McDavid. He opened up the scoring from McKinnon and Cal McCarr. Thomas Harley followed it up from McDavid and Tom Wilson. Suter gets the lone Swiss goal from Ard Ringetto and Dean Kukan. In the second period, Malkin Celebrini, he scores from McKinnon and Shea Theodore. Then in the third period, Sidney Crosby gets on the board from Marner and McCarr. Then Nathan McKinnon closes it out from Connor McDavid and Macklin Celebrini. All in all, it was a very, very exciting game. Canada, what an effort. What a great game. 3 points for McKinnon, 3 points for McDavid, 2 points for Celebrini. Those guys are connecting, and they're going to connect real good. So I'm excited for that. Again, really nice job for Team Canada. When we take a look, 39 shots on goal for Canada, 25 shots on goal for Switzerland. 6 minutes in penalties for Canada, 6 minutes in penalties for Switzerland. It was pretty even, and the referees let them play. Refs really let them go at it. 1 power play goal each team, which was pretty awesome. Switzerland raising their sticks to the crowd. They played unbelievable. They played a really, really, really solid game. So big shout out to them. Oh, and the men's game, Jeffrey, the men's game. I was looking at the women's calendar. I'm not sure about that one. So good game. Way to go, Canada. They did what we wanted to see, and it was excellent. I think when we take a look at how these guys played, and Canada now raising their sticks and showing some appreciation to the crowd applauding them as well. I think for Canada, man, it was such a good game, and I think Connor McDavid has got to be our player of the game. Loved what he was doing. He played such a tremendous game. He was just so hard. He was driving everything, played so well. For Team Switzerland, you know, gosh, who would be our player of the game? I gotta think about this. We know Suter had the goal, but I gotta almost give it to. I mean, he sure played a good game. Meyer played a good game. I think we got to give it to the captain, Roman Josi. Roman Josi, he played a lot of ice time today. Where is he here? Let me find his ice time. Roman Josi. He was everywhere. He was digging hard. He was playing very, very well. Why can't I find his ice time here? 26, almost 27 minutes for Josi. And I believe that led everybody on his team by a long shot. So we're going to give Roman Josi player of the game from Switzerland. Let's see. And I think that even beat out Canada. Yeah, so Roman Josi logs the most ice time of the game. He was everywhere. So those are my 2 player of the game, Connor McDavid and Roman Yossi. All right, folks, thanks for hanging out so much. It's been such a good time. Thank you, moderators, for doing what you do. We appreciate it. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in. Thanks for doing what you do and being here. Thank you to all the channel members for supporting us with membership. We appreciate you. So good. A couple chaniversaries. Lala, 23 months. Onyx at 24 months. JDA at 42 months. Thank you all so very, very much. Until next time. Oh, and congrats to our 2 giveaway winners tonight. Remember to send me an email. I will read those a little bit later. Time for me to go get some food because I'm hungry. I hope you all had a great Friday. It's going to be a great weekend. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow morning, we'll be here. I hope you'll be here as well. From all of us at the Samwelb12 Experience live on the SB12 Sports Network, we say thank you. Have a great Friday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. We are out of here.